Anyways, guys, we're starting another playthrough of DW3. This is Digimon World 2003 specifically. It's the 2003 version of the game. Another important thing to mention is that we're playing the fan hack of the game, which means it will be running at 60 FPS, which is just nice. It's going to take us a while. I'm going to try and streamline the editing as best I can. In the meantime, here we go. Enjoy the opening cinematic. Some of you guys will have seen this before, but some of you guys might not have. So I'm going to take you back in time to 2002. To when this game first came out and what it looks like. I tried my best to upscale this cutscene as much as I could, but it was difficult. I'm not sure why, I guess all three Digimon triple digivolved into Gallantmon. This whole cutscene's a little bit bizarre because it starts off with the small rookie Digimon running away from Armageddon, and now they're fighting Beelzemon, who wasn't fighting Armageddon. And then this happens. I mean, it looks badass, but in terms of like a narrative perspective, yeah, this big dog turns up. We start off here, guys, with our main character, Junior, who is, as we just mentioned, he's looking forward to playing Digimon Online, this new kind of hit sensation video game. They should have got a login pass ahead of time, so Junior's waiting on his mates here outside the, I guess this is the game store where you would buy your pass to get logged in. And you will see some of the story starting to develop here as well when the news bulletins ping. This just in. International Police SAP have located the European HQ of the crime group AOA, so pay attention to this. Together with the army, they raided their headquarters at midnight last night and have arrested the leaders of AOA inside the compound. Officials believe these arrests will connect recent internet terrorism to the AOA. So we don't know who the AOA are yet, but apparently they're internet terrorists, cyber terrorists, I guess. But apparently they've been arrested. Obviously, we're going to ignore all of this and immediately jack into a virtual reality online on the internet that could potentially be hacked. Monka. AOA, that's the group that did bad things with Digimon. I can't believe anyone would make Digimon do bad things. See that little sound alert there, guys? That little jingle? That's actually a throwback to Digimon World 2, and it's actually the music from the item store. So there you have it. If any Digimon 2 fans are in the house, you might recognise that little jingle. Nice for them to connect like that. There's actually little references for the other Digimon games dotted about in this game as well, and we'll see some of those later today. About time, Teddy. So these are our two friends. We always have a boyfriend and a girlfriend in these games, it seems. And Ivy's the other one. You always say that Digimon are for kids. I wonder if they were trying to break the mold here by getting away from that kind of stigma. I'm interested in Digimon Online, okay? And I never said that I hate Digimon. I guess we're butting heads with Ivy. And Teddy he's just happy to be alive and breathing. Hey, Ray, what's up, man? Mordesh as well. Welcome to the stream, guys. It's lovely to see you come in. Where could we find this fan hack version? On Google, Mustart in 1989. You guys will be able to track it down with a quick search. I can't give you guys the direct files, but if you have a little 10-second gander, you'll be able to find it no problemo. I promise. The counter crest is no longer beyond broken in this version, yes. I'll talk a bit about this version in a minute, but as you guys could see, we are playing the DW 2003 version of this game, so heads up on that. The last time we played, I think we just played straight up Digimon World 3, which was not this version. This is the Megami Online Center, cool! This is the Matrix system. The music's kind of loud here. Just bear with me, guys. It digitizes our ideas and thoughts and sends them to the net. I wonder how it works. We've got a little bit of build-up in this game. It's not bad. It doesn't just toss you straight in like DW1 does. Hey, what are you guys doing? Come on. I hope that one day they do have something like this, but I wonder if it'll be past our lifetime. The whole jacking in and playing in like an actual virtual reality MMO. Welcome. So there's a little bit of build up here, but the long story short is these are the people who we connect to the online game with. There's little pods that you sit in. You'll see it very shortly. But first we have to pick our Digimon starter. Now, in order for us to pick this is an important decision that we've kind of mentioned already today on the live stream. But this is normally what you would do at the start of this game. You would pick your Digimon pack. Now, I have given you guys the option to pick the pack for me in order to save a little bit of drama and arguments. Turn our music down just a little bit here. And I've also narrowed down the selection as well. So there's 3 choices you have. You've got a balanced pack, you've got an offensive pack, and you've got what's called the Maniac pack. Now, when we played through this game 4 years ago, because we did finish Digimon World 3 4.5 years ago, almost, we actually went with the Maniac pack, which was Pack C. So this time, I've given you guys the chance to vote between Pack A and B, and the link for that should be in the chat. If you guys need that, have a look for it. It should be there. I'll give you guys one last chance to vote if you haven't already, guys. There's the straw poll. You can link. I can't help it. All these packs have Digimon that I like. I don't think it really matters like what pack you pick, honestly. I think some packs are statistically better than others. I think Veemon's supposed to be very, very powerful, and the speedrunners typically take that one. This time we're not going to have Veemon with us, though. For what it's worth, even though we played Digimon World 3 last time, we didn't actually use the counter crest at all, so the fact that it's been nerfed in this game doesn't really matter. I wouldn't use it anyway. That shit is broken. Come on, choose, and let's go to the Digi World. Alright, let's have a look at our poll and see where we're at, guys. You guys will have voted at this point. Junior, you still haven't made your mind up? You better make it up or I'm going on ahead. Ivy's very bossy. Have you all decided? Who's your favourite guy in this game? Who's my favourite guy, asked Ray? My favourite Digimon ever? I'm not entirely sure, guys. It's been a while. We're going to have to refresh our memories. Nivek's here as well. What's up, Nivek? This is the world game I never got into much for some reason. It never hooked me, but I'm excited to see more about it. Hell yeah. Nivek, you've come to the right place. Because although we've played through this game many times as a child, we never got very far. And although I did play through it with you guys years ago, it's been a long time since, so... Welcome to Digimon Online. We will begin registration of your online account and partner at Digimon. So, this is the important part, guys. If you're watching this on YouTube at a later date, welcome. Thank you for being here, guys. Let me know your thoughts on the playthrough so far and anything you're hoping to see. You can let me know feedback on audio levels, about our pack selection here, or just any tips in general about the game. Let me know and shoot me a like. So, this is where you would pick your starter pack of Digimon, right? So, in DW1, you get the choice. Do you like Night and Day? And that decides whether you start with either Agumon or Gabumon. In this game, you actually get to pick 3 Digimon, which is very, very exciting. Because we played through this game before, you guys picked Pack C, which was the Maniac pack. So this time I gave you guys the 50-50 to choose between Pack B and Pack A. And the reason for that was just so that you guys could have a bit of variety in your playthroughs when looking through the Mr. Wolfie channel. Looks like we're going to go with Monmon, Agumon, and Renamon this time, which I am very, very excited for. Pack A started off in the lead, but in the end, you guys have voted for this one. So let's go for it. The powerful pack it is, guys. Registration complete. Please head to the chamber room. We're going to keep this moving. I'm going to try and let you guys take in the story, take in the text boxes, the text bubbles. We're going to chat about it. But the reality is that there's a lot going on in the start here. So I'm just going to try and keep us moving. It's funny because at first our character here, Junior, as he's called, he was at the back of the group picking his pack, but now he's striving ahead. Now he's got his Digimon. He's ready to rock and roll. I can start playing this game. It's so exciting. And this is literally how we're going to jump into the digital reality. I think when I played this game as a kid, this is something that I didn't really understand what was going on. Like, when I was small and I played these Digimon games, I didn't really understand the concept of DW1 or DW2 or DW3. And because they were all different to one another, that probably didn't help matters, but I think now as an adult, you actually stop and read what people are saying and what they're telling you. It should make things a little bit easier to fathom, but this game is in no way connected to DW2 or DW1, by the way. I think there might be like little nods and references, but for the most part, I don't think they're chronologically involved with one another. Digimon World 2 Alternative, which we actually played through earlier this year, did actually set up some fan storylines to connect Digimon 1 and 3 together, and Digimon World 2 Alternative mod itself, so that was kind of cool. But as for the base games, you don't need to have played DW1 to enjoy this one, or you don't need to have played DW2 to enjoy this one. They're kind of standalone entities. And can stand on their own 2 feet, I guess. They've all got their own little quirks and their own little gimmicks, but for the most part, I'm quite fond of this one, and a lot of other people are as well. Every single time you watch a Digimon live stream, people are always asking for a remake or a remaster of this game. And I can already tell that the comments in the YouTube section are going to be about this. When I make shorts about this game and I make clips for TikTok, people will be saying things like, oh man, can't we just get a remaster of this? Whoa, so this is the world of online... Yeah, this is Sword Art Online. Or Wolfito. Wolfie, welcome. I should have called myself Wolfito. That would have been a good opportunity, guys. I've got Darth Oink. Hello, Darth Oink. Nice to see you. The option for Pack C and the poll rigged. Yeah, you guys are going to have to... If you guys want to see me play through this game with Pack C, guys, you're going to have to watch the old playthrough. Back from 2084 or whenever the fuck it was. I understand, I'll go right now. When did we do it? It was 4 years ago from now. So about 2020, 2019. I think it was 2019. If you guys want to find that, I'll make sure it's linked in the YouTube video description, or you guys can just go to my playlist section on YouTube. Interestingly enough, this is quite important. You can actually chat to people around here now that we're inside the digital realm, guys, now that we're inside the game. You can card battle with your cards, yeah. There's a lot of stuff here that the game kind of introduces to you, but there's actually a bit of a gimmick here that I'm going to tell you guys about, because a lot of people will go and download this game today or tomorrow or the next day and play alongside me. If you guys are confused about this area, and something that tripped me up as a kid, the woman you're supposed to speak to in order to advance this area is this woman here, but you have to actually talk to her twice, which is not rocket science, but it's also a little bit weird. These are all people, I guess. Energetic Yuki. Digimon Online is so much fun! Welcome, here you can look at hints on how to play the game. This type of data will be displayed to your satellite. So that little thing above my head in the corner is my satellite. I guess that's how we keep connected to everything in the game, I guess. If you're wondering what that little floating thing is, that's it. Once you speak to this woman, she tells you, like, oh, talk to me and I'll help you out. But you actually have to talk to her again in order to advance. Which I think as a kid, I was probably a little bit mind-boggled by. Should I call out your partner Digimon? Yes, please. I love the style of these old games. Yeah, me too. Me too. From what I remember, 1 and 2 in the card game are linked, while 3 and 4 are linked together. Something like that, mister. I'm not entirely sure. I've got Fendranks. Hey, Fendranks. I was just living my Countercrest dreams on emulator. It really is broken, yeah. We won't have access to the Countercrest Fendranks because we're playing the version of the game where it's been nerfed. We probably won't end up using it anyway, to be honest, because it is so busted. The Countercrest is an item, guys, in the original Digimon World 3, the NA version of the game. They had an item that every time, if you gave it to your Digimon when you found it, every time your Digimon was attacked, they would attack back immediately for free. And it was just very, very, very powerful. A little bit too powerful, I think, and I think they realised that. I will download the Digimon data from your satellite now. Please wait on the tile marked on the floor. Now we're going to get to see our Digimon, which is cool. It's like Pokemon Emerald, a little bit. A little bit. Restart and rename. Guys, we can be called Wolfito in our brains, okay? We're not going back. Hey everyone, I'm Wolfie, nice to meet you. I'll fight good, everyone good, let's go. Hi Wolfie, let's all do our best, says Aganon. Renamon says, don't look me up online, please. Okay, I'm gonna pretend I never heard that. Okay everyone, I'm counting on you. Let's go. Alright, nice suit. I'm heading out. Alright, let's split up from here. See you later. Dude, there's no way Teddy and Ivy are going to survive on their own. The game's going to make it out like they're doing their own adventures and having fun in their version of the game, but we all know they're going to get stuck in the starting area. They're going to get stuck in the boars in Elwyn Forest. Oh, hello! Tamer Genji! This is something we discussed last time we played as well. Ho ho, I haven't seen you before. Are you new here? Yeah, I just got my Digimon. When I'll battle with you, boy, or then I'll battle. Don't worry if you understand the rules. Gaining experience is the most important thing. This guy is a bit of a strange one. I can never tell if he's supposed to be another player or an NPC, but this is what the battling in Digimon World 3 looks like, guys. I've sped up this system to try and run some of these black screens and these loading interactions a little bit faster. We'll see if we can actually benefit from the modern tech of, well, being able to run this game at a little upscaled pace and quality. We'll see if it works. So, you have choices in this game. You can attack, you can defend. You can't actually defend, actually. I think they just block sometimes based on your stats, but we'll look at all this in a minute. This is kind of what the gameplay looks like once you get into it. Monmon is our starting type, so he's going to be going first against Koagamon here. Koagamon, obviously a champion Digimon, kind of scary. Hopefully we block. We do not block. You can block against this guy, though. He's probably going to do a lot of damage to us. So, the other things we can look at in this menu is you can do regular basic attacks, which is what we've done, and that's what he done to us. We can also use our tech here as well. Swing, aim for the weak spot with the slingshot. So that's like our main attack, our special attack, I guess. We can also digivolve when that time comes, but for the time being, we don't actually have any digivolutions. We'll go over Mon stats in a minute. We can tag out, which means to swap to another Digimon. We can use an item or we can run away. Let's go ahead and use our swing sling here. Hopefully this guy does not block our swing sling. If he does, we might die. I don't know if you can die to this tutorial fight, but you definitely can block sometimes. Which is cool. This is the youngster Joey, yeah. Youngster and oldster Joey. I like how this guy's just waiting for people to come out of the spawn area with like level 1 Digimon, and he's like, yes. He's making it out like he's teaching them experience, when in reality he's farming on them for experience. Hey, Breakpoint 1, what's up? Yeah, I won! Get wrecked, Phil. You're pretty good for a first-time tamer. You have potential to be a world champion someday. That's my dream! I like how we, Tamer Genji's Kabuterimon here, or Quagamon, sorry. His Quagamon's never going to quite recover because we just shot him right in the nuts with our slingshot. Digimon Lab, okay, thanks, got it. I think the game's going to railroad me in here, but what Tamer Genji's saying is, you should go to the lab first and find out about your Digivolutions. You can do that if you want to, we probably will. And he's also telling us about getting Digimon cards as well from the Digimon card shop. Something we can look at in just a minute. I'm going to take you guys on a quick kind of speedrun tour of the area, but we're going to keep moving as fast as possible. You should know how should I raise my Digimon? Their parameters differ depending on how you raise them. Let's actually take that moment to have a look at our Digimon and see. Here we go. So, Mon is our first Digimon, right? The main one in our squad, I guess. Obviously, we've got Agumon, who's normally the main character, but I guess Mon, he comes first. He's also kind of new. He's got a strength of 40 and a defense of 40. For the most part, this thing here governs the damage you do with your magic attacks. So you can see Mon here, not much of a magic attacker. And then this here is his speed stat, this green thing. So he can see he's quite fast. His fastest stat is his speed, which means he's likely to not only dodge more attacks, but he's also more likely to go twice or go first in battle. And going first in this game is particularly important because the enemies are pretty treacherous. This little magical star thing at the bottom here that we have one of, this is his charisma. Every Digimon starts off with 1 charisma. And what charisma is used for in this game is to determine how many NPCs in the overworld will talk to you. So some of them will battle you for cards when your charisma is high enough, but at the moment we're a bit of a shitter. All of the other stats on the other side, you see the fire, the water, the rock, the wings, the thunder, the steel, and what I'm assuming is darkness or fairy or something. These are all your resistances. Moving swiftly onwards here. Agumon, bit of a mixed attacker also. We probably, with this guy, want to use his magic attacks until we run out of MP and then use our physicals. And then lastly, Renamon. I'm assuming Renamon is going to be quite fast compared to the others. Is that true? No, well, Renamon is quite fast, but faster than Agumon, but not super fast. So Renamon, best at magic, of course. It said in the description for this particular Digimon that she does lightning damage and something else. Two ice, I think it's lightning and ice damage. And our magic resist stat 49 is quite high as well. Digivolving in this game can work kind of sideways based on the stats you get. You can actually digivolve in multiple forms based on how your stats level. So you're going to have your main evolutions that you turn into by hitting certain criteria, but then you're also going to digivolve into other Digimon if you can get your other stats higher as well, which is kind of weird. And then you can choose every time you battle what Digimon you want to turn into. It's quite cool actually, but it also takes a long time, so we'll just see how that goes. Right, Patamon, why won't you digivolve to Angemon? There's a couple of things we can do in here, guys, and we're going to get set up straight away by picking up a couple of important things I'm going to show you guys. So this is where you come in to save the game. This is the inn. Gargemon is going to be your save guy, so let's go ahead and talk to him right now and actually put in a save file. This game takes an absurd amount of time to save compared to most video games. I don't know why. We actually also had an issue when playing this game the first time around where it wouldn't save, and we had to completely reinstall the game, reboot the game, but luckily that shouldn't be the case for us here. First little thing you guys want to do when you start playing this game is come down here, because if you click around, there's actually something you can pick up in here. Just give me some time. There's 300 bits in this little space. Not really sure. Yeah, here we go. So if you click it around there a little bit, you have to footer with it here and there, but you can actually get 300 bits from here immediately, which is good. We're also going to be looking around that area for something else later, which I'm sure you guys remember if you know this game well. Also going to come down here and I'm going to grab some items. This game has a lot of like weird areas to explore. There's a lot of like weird kind of platforming little bits and bobs, some of which have rewards, like that area we just went into, right? We went down and got 300 bits, easy peasy. But then sometimes in this game you can go into like weird areas where it looks like there's going to be an item and then there's just not an item, which is very, very strange. So you just kind of have to make peace with that. This game is going to bait you a lot of the time. Mr. Alexi is upset again. I guess there's some tough things in the real world. Alright, I think this is a... Can we buy stuff here? There is a store that we can buy weapons from. I guess this is not the place. Afghan Yamaha, welcome back. What's up, dude? Wagamon is a champ mon. Man, it was weak. That one was weak, yeah. Maybe he was a little level 1 Kawagamon or something. I don't know, guys. Right, for the most part, we've explored all this area, other than a couple of things in the inn. We actually have to go into here. Have a look. Again, you'd think that we've already been in this area, but we actually technically haven't. The area is almost like a little maze, and as a kid, it would be very easy to get lost in this spot. So let's talk to some of these guys. Wizardmon, we Wizardmon are in charge of the item store. Alright, so here you can buy all your basic healing stuff. So your heals, your poison, your ailments, paralysis, revive fallen allies. All this is quite expensive. The power plug, guard plug, temporary defense up, strength down. So you can do like some stuff. You can also do Yu-Gi-Oh fields as well, where if you're like a fire damage dealer, you could put down like a fire field and whatnot. We're not going to buy any of this just now. There is something we need to buy in here, but I'm not going to buy any of that stuff at the moment. This is the pawn shop. Let's talk to Pharaohmon here. The power gem, the spirit gem, boost gem, flame ring. These are just accessories that you can add to your characters to boost certain elements, which make a lot of sense, right? If you wanted to buy any of this stuff, if it was bothering you, or you felt like something was causing you problems in your team comp, you could theoretically come here and solve, or at least work towards a problem. So there's an item store, an accessory store. This is the armory, this is the weapon store. And we are actually going to buy one weapon in here, which is the bamboo spear. I'm not entirely sure if we can equip this on anyone, but we will need it for a quest later, and it's only 150 bits, so I'm going to buy this. I normally start most of my playthroughs out buying this particular weapon, because like I said, it will be useful. Unfortunately, it looks like it can only go on Renamon at the moment, so she's going to get a little bit of strength. Renamon, as we know, not exactly a physical attacker, but we'll take some extra bonuses. And we get a little bit of charisma for this weapon as well anyway, so we'll go ahead and stick that on her. I'm getting flashbacks to full AD Patamon happening all over again, please no. Press circle before you buy to see if anyone can use or upgrade it, says Dumpster. There you go, pro tips. We'll be needing all of that later when we actually compare, but for the time being, I know I just need the bamboo spear. So that'll do fine. Okay, the only other thing we have to explore in the city is actually back into the inn. Now that they've covered most of this area. I know it looks like I'm going round in circles and I'm doing things willy-nilly, but I'm theoretically, in my brain, I've got a logical puzzle on how I'm solving this area, guys. There's nothing in this room here, I just wanted to show you. This is like the sleeping quarters. A lot of, in a lot of video games, the inn or the tavern will have actually, like, if you explore it, like in Skyrim, there's always like one bedroom or something. Doesn't really make sense in terms of an inn, whereas I feel like this game actually tried to make it make sense, right? It was like, alright, if we had an inn full of lots of players in a giant city, where would they all sleep? So there's just a mountain of bunk beds in here. I don't really understand the general clutter of like the designs of these buildings, but I do love it. There is something oddly beautiful about it. It's like, it feels very cozy and homely, which is why I feel like a lot of people think of this game so fondly, right? I know a lot of people played it as kids, and so this was like a big deal for them, running around with their Digimon. As a kid, it probably felt like you were finally getting to live that kind of anime dream, going out with your own Digimon and setting out into the world. But this game's also quite merciless at times as well. Right, the only other thing we need to do here, guys, is, I don't think there's any need to go in there, is there? I think this is just a dead end in there. I don't think there's actually anything in there. We want to go over to these stores here, specifically this one and the card store as well. Looks like the higher-ups of the AOA got caught, so here we are, we're getting a little bit more story about the AOA here. Flying Grayson, what's up, Grayson? Turquoise as well, hey guys. Welcome to the stream today, folks. It's lovely to have you here. Thank you for all the support and the resubs today, guys. It's been very, very, very welcome. And I hope you are getting rid of those pesky ads while enjoying your subs and your emotes and stuff. Thank you to the Twitchies and to the YouTubies for being here today. This is El Dorado, where item lovers gather. Your Digimon aren't that cool looking either. You can't be a member. So straight up easy peasy. We don't have to worry about this area. We're going to go out and do some battles soon, guys. I'm just getting us into the full flow. We're covering all of our bases in the first city. Asuka City's not that big. In your mind as a kid, it was probably massive, but This Divermon here is going to be related to the minigame that is in this game, the card game, which we're definitely going to be playing. So if you are watching this wondering, is Jack going to play through the card battling, rest assured we will be doing that for sure. As your partner improves, you can battle everyone. A good player is also a good tamer. So I think in order to fight these guys at Digimon cards, you actually have to leave and come back. If you talk to them right now, they'll just tell you that they're going to play you later. So we're going to come back to this city later on, but for the time being, let's go out into the actual world and do some battles, guys, because I want to get all of my Digimon to level 3 at least before we start moving on. This is my favourite part of the game, yeah. This is the part that I think a lot of you guys and myself played when I was a kid, right? Also, I'll just show you quickly here before we leave Asuka. We're going to go into Central Park, and this is where we're going to find our first couple of battles. Check this out, though. This is what I'm talking about in this game. Like, Digimon World 3 has a lot of these areas with just nothing in them. They kind of lead as though something will happen. Like, see this? To me, this just looks like a diving point or like a weird execution point. I think later on this might actually be something related to an underwater element that I won't mention right now due to spoilers, but it's there's a lot of parts of this game that will just have dead ends like that. That in the beginning of the game it can feel like, what the fuck? It just seems so weird and mysterious. Which is kind of cool in a way. Here's Big Leo Daddy, the gym trainer. So this is where we're going to be doing some training. In this game, if you... I just realised I never bought any heals, actually. Holy shit. In this game, you gain experience when you level up. And when you get so many levels, you unlock new Digivolutions, which is cool. But you can also put points into your... points that you gain from battle, your XP points. You can actually use them when training with Leomon, which is really cool. So I'll show you guys that in a minute, because that's like the kind of slot machine... The slot machine that I'm sure you guys remember. You can either live or die by the TP training. And there's different versions of TP training, so... Here's our first wild encounter that's not a Kawagamon. This is Kunamon. He's actually faster than us, which is a bit unfortunate. Didn't expect that, actually. He actually does a lot of damage, so... The start of this game is no joke, guys. Like, if you're not careful, you will actually end up getting clapped. Especially if you walk into the wrong area too early, which I'm deliberately trying to avoid at this point in time. Luckily, we do actually one-shot with our main move, which is good, because we do fire damage. I think Kunamon, being a bug type, he's probably quite weak to fire, so... We're going to use that to our full advantage, and I think this should give us level 2. Boom, just like that, baby. We get 10 bits as well. So, we have options, guys. We can train 1, 5, or 10 TP at a time. And I know there's going to be arguments. There's going to be arguments about how we train and what type of training we do. I'm open to discussion about this, but I'm more of a 10 TP kind of guy, like lock it in and just full send. High risk, high reward. I think that's the most fun, but we'll see, we'll see. I know there's going to be people with different thoughts on this, so... That Kunamon really messed me up, by the way, and there's a strong chance that Tapermon here might actually just kill me as well. I'm just going to lean directly into this. I don't know if this guy's going to be weak to fire, though. He might resist it. He looks like he's kind of like rocky earth type. Oh, he just blocks it straight up. Okay, that's not good. Right, well, Monmon might be dead here. Let's see if we can block his attack. Oh! We actually did, unironically. Alright, cool. Let's just go for a regular hit and see how much damage we do. I was just waiting for him to block this as well, and it'd just be Battle of the Blocks. Okay, 57 damage isn't too hot. I think we might be dead here. I think that kills me. Nope, we're barely alive. 43 damage. I guess we try and use our swing here and see if we can get away with this. Please? Okay, it did actually land. Is that enough? Okay, thank the Lord. Jesus. There's an area close to this starting area, guys, where if you wander into it, you just... Courtney, thank you for the follow. There's an area close to this part of the woods that you start in, and if you go down onto the beach, there's Veemon that attack you, and they will one-shot your entire team. Just a roll of the dice, just how the game works. It is a blessing and a curse at the same time. So you see that this time, for example, against Tapermon round 2, Agamon gets to go first. So the speed stat must be very close to one another. But we could obviously hard load. I know the last time I was actually watching someone else play this game recently, guys. It was a YouTube VOD from years ago that I opened briefly, and that gentleman was... He had people in his chat when he was starting off the game, and he was at the gym, and people in his chat were like, just load, just load, just load. Totally getting all up in his business. And I'm happy to chat with you guys about it. I don't think we will save scum the training. And the reason for that is a bit weird. One, I'm a bit stubborn and I'm a bit old school. But I also really like the idea of like, hey, if we do this training and it goes great, awesome, it means a lot more. If we go with it and it fails, it's like, it's just part of the game, right? It's like rolling a 1 on Monopoly. You just kind of have to deal with it. It will make the wins feel more exciting as a result, right? It means that when we do actually hit the perfect training and we get all the points, we get to keep it. It's ours. So I don't know. I mean, some people would call me a fool and an idiot for doing this, but I also think it makes for a bit more of an exciting viewing experience if it's not fixed. Interesting here, guys. One thing to note about Digimon World 3 is that your Digimon will level up on different XP bars than each other. So they don't all level up at the same time. You'll notice that when Monmon did 2 fights and got to 10 XP, he leveled to 2, whereas Agumon didn't hit level 2 until he hit 15 XP. So that was a difference of 1.5. So just bear that in mind. If all your Digimon don't level up at the same time as mine, if you have a different pack or whatever, it just means that they're on different leveling paths, I guess. Bit confusing, honestly. But yeah, you guys tell me what you think. When you guys play this game, do you guys save state the training? Or do you just go with the flow? I'm not sure. All I remember is growing OP magic-based Patamon is glass cannon, but spamming special, yeah. I think that's probably what we would have done. Oh, well, actually, the last time, Oink, when we played this game, we actually leaned into a full strength build for Patamon, which was super, super troll. But it was really fun in the beginning. Not so much later on when we needed his magic to actually be good, but this is the area with the Vegemon guys down here. I'll show you it briefly. What you see me getting absolutely nuked here. This is Shell Beach, which I kind of want to show you guys, but if you run around here, there will be a chance you run into a Vegemon and he will kill you. Don't come in here until you're at least level 3, level 4, okay? It's not going to be pleasant otherwise. If you get the first hit off or maybe block an attack, you might be okay, but he will wipe out 1 or 2 of your Digimon, if not all of your Digimon, so just bear that in mind. Same with the path to the north. I think that path is a little bit less treacherous, but there's also Leomon up there. Agumon with a block against Kunabro. See if we can get some Pepper Breath off here. Our reasons differ, but I also agree on not save scumming. It's a slow process to get the result you want half the time. I totally understand, guys, and I'm not trying to shame anyone. If you guys are gonna play this game today and you guys want to just get the best results from your training possible, just do it. Just do whatever you guys want. It's a single player game at the end of the day. I'm gonna try and not cheese it. I'm just going to take the wins and then take the L's. And then if we have to overtrain because we get really unlucky, most of the time you don't get super unlucky with the training. But if you do, we're just going to have to take the L and move forward. On average, we should be okay. I'm just going to keep spamming Pepper Breath as much as I can here because Agumon is going to go back to the city soon. And I'm just trying to get as much XP on him before we go. We definitely want to get all of our Digimon to level 3 before we start properly exploring, because if you're under level 3, you might be in trouble. You can see that just being, even in this first area, a lot of these enemy Digimon are actually going faster than our Digimon, which is a little bit worrying, but... Alright, so Agumon was pretty good with his magic attack. Renamon is also quite fast, so I'm hoping that Renamon does get to go first fairly often, although it's not going to be guaranteed. And again, Renamon is very squishy. Let's see how Renamon does. I think we can get her level 2, and then we'll run back to the inn. We'll probably heal up, and then we'll come back, I think. Just do a little bit more grinding, and then we'll help Leomon and do some 10 TP training for our first block. And that can set the tone for how this playthrough is going to be as a whole. If we get super unlucky with the training, then we might have a bad time, but... We do outspeed Kunamon, which is nice, and again, we have a magic attack, the Blue Diamond, signaling magic. Diamond Storm is ice damage, though. I guess it just tells you in the description rather than the colours or anything like that, so... Irina asks, how do you capture new Digi? Do you know, due to the fact that you're streaming, that you're gonna get annihilated by RNG bosses that will block you and never block important attacks? Maybe, Green. We'll just have to pray to the gods of RNG. We'll just have to pray to the Digigods. On console, where I had to reset my console to reload, I did TP in 1s. No, I play with 5s and 10s. Okay, now I play with 5s and 10s. Doing 1 TP trainings for perfect scores and reloading every time you don't get it sounds like an absolute stress fest, Evoker. That sounds like a lot of work, mate. That's a lot of rebooting for your console. I don't know if I can bring myself to do that. But, I mean, if it works for you, it works for you. Koala Point also has to try Seiryu on the cliffs. Yeah, you're right. Like I said, we're going to just do this as our little starting chatting area, guys. I know it's not very exciting killing Kunimon over and over, but this will benefit us in the long run. Even getting level 2 and 3 is a big deal here, so we'll see if Renamon can... We'll see if Renamon's on the fast or slow path here. Looks like level 10... Level 2 from 10 XP is enough, which means she's probably going to hit level 3 quite quickly. I think Renamon we can do a couple more fights with. I'm trying to min-max, but I also don't want to get stuck here. We got a power charge earlier, which I think is a heal. Let me just double check that, because it's been a hot minute. Power charge is 500 health, yeah. So quite a powerful heal, honestly. Considering that we only have 220 HP or so. And this is how the battles happen in this game as well, by the way. It's just random encounters. So if you're just running around the area, if there's battles available, you will step in one eventually. When you're trying to find battles for grinding like this, if the encounter rate is very low, it can be a bit of a pain. But see later on, guys, when we're trying to explore properly and figure out where to go, the encounter rates are going to be an absolute nightmare. There's a temple in the jungle with Numemon. It's a nightmare. There's a desert in this game. It's a nightmare. There's the, dare I say it, the underground circuit board area. The Aramato fucking, whatever it's called, the server. Amaterasu server. That is an absolute nightmare. But we're not having to worry about that right now. That's tomorrow's problem. Today we just get to enjoy the nice tranquility of starting at level 1 and fighting against the trash mobs. Has Agumon learned Baby Flame yet? J-Cram, hello? He's about to learn Baby Flame. No, I don't know. I don't know when he's going to learn or what he's going to learn. He'll be getting stronger soon, though. 3 Digimon level fast, 3 medium, 3 slow. Onmon takes 60% of XP to level as Agumon. Renamon takes 80%. Fantastic. Maybe Renamon will get our level 3 here. Just kidding. Dude, how do you get the DNA for the Digimon? To Digimon fuse? Is that what you guys are talking about? It's a whole thing involving cloning Jurassic Park style. Wait, what are you guys talking about? Gotta find an NPC called a DNA agent or something similar. Is this in this game you guys are talking about for DNA digivolving? I can't remember how it works, guys. We're gonna have to remember it all. I might watch back my first playthrough to give me a little reminder so I can save you guys the time of you know, I don't want you guys to be waiting around for me to figure things out, but we will be doing a little bit of problem solving in this playthrough. Level 3, our first level up. Renamon, let us go. Alright, so our Digimon are kind of beat up. We could maybe potentially use our health item, but I think because we don't have a lot of money at the moment, just play this nice and sensible. Every single time we beat one of these starting areas, we get 10 bits, right? And in these kind of games, economy is so important. I'm committed to editing and uploading it and trimming it down for YouTube, but yeah, for the most part, I'm going to try and give it a go. I don't know if we'll play it consecutively every day in a row, but for the first week or two, I'll play it most days this week, yeah. So I'm going to be playing it tomorrow, potentially on Wednesday if I decide to stream on Wednesday. If I'm busy with admin stuff for Wednesday, then I will... Oh, nice block, Renamon. We'll be playing it on Thursday. Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday we'll definitely be playing Digimon this week, guys. The DNA agents are for unlocking other rookies. Oh, I see, okay. You don't need to do anything for DNA fusion in battle, just in terms of getting other Digimon, you need to talk to the agents and find their mons in the field. I vaguely remember this. Right, we don't really need Renamon to get any more XP, so Renamon, you just hang tight for a second. Nice block by Renamon, though. Let's go ahead and put Monmon back in spot 1. Monmon... suddenly not as tanky as the others. Renamon's got an extra level, so you can see the HP difference between level 2 and level 3. Even though Renamon was like squishy compared to the others, getting 1 extra level gives you actually a lot of HP, so shows you how important some of these early levels are. If you think the game is kicking your ass in the beginning, don't sweat it, guys. Well, we might be able to use some tools, guys, to get through the late game with a little bit more fluidity than before. When people talk to me about DW3 and people say, oh, I love DW3, what they actually mean is they love the first 3 hours of DW3. And then after that, they forget or didn't get as far enough to know what the mid and late game is for this game. There will be some people who love the mid and late game, but, you know. I think, for me, I like the start of Digimon World 3 just as much as everyone else, but the later parts I don't love. There's an absurd amount of backtracking in this game, and when you backtrack, you can't avoid the battles because it's instant fights whenever you walk around, right? They're, whatever you'd call that type of game design. Random encounters, but like on empty screens. And it can really, it can grind your gears later on. We're going to try our best to play through this at a pace that is enjoyable for you guys, but I'll also... I'll try not... I don't think we're going to do the kind of 10 hours a day type of streams we used to do in the past with it, because I think that is one quick way to burn out, so... We'll use some speed ups, we might use some XP boosts if those make sense. You can see here, by the way, just as a sidebar, as I was monologuing here, Tapermon that we just fought against actually ran away halfway through the fight when he got really low, guys. That is something that the Digimon can do in this game, and it's, again, one of these little mini problems that the game has. It's not a huge problem, but later on there's going to be enemies that you're fighting against, enemies that are hard and difficult to beat or find, and sometimes they can just decide on a whim to run away halfway through the fight, which when you're trying to build XP or farm money, really does slow down your progress. So expect that. Sometimes when you get these random enemies, these wild enemies low, they will actually attempt to flee, which is such a bamboozling game decision development wise. I have no idea what they were smoking, but from a logical point of view, an enemy getting low HP and running away makes sense, right? It's like, why would it stay and fight you when it's about to die? But at the same time, it's also a video game, and I just don't know. It's like, imagine walking through Viridian Forest and like every Caterpie knowing Roar or something. It's just an absolute nightmare, so... There are problems with this game. We're going to try our best to navigate them as best we can, but we'll give it our best shot. I'm feeling fresh at the moment. Day one, we'll see how that lasts. I love everything in DW3 except the underground. Yeah, I don't think anybody loves the underground. The underground... I've mentioned a few things. I don't want to spoil too much, but the desert is toxic and the submarine is also toxic. So that's a lot. I think the mid game is fine. The late game is where I don't even know where to go most of the time, yeah. Ooh! Alright, we could fuck this up if we die here. I believe in you, Mon. There's a world where he blocked that and we would have cried. But we clutch it. Maybe that's enough to level up here, potentially. Probably not, though. Oh! Delicious! Hell yeah. We'll see, guys. Digimon Underground, you hate the room? Uh-oh. I think the room is a movie that Dumpster's still yet to watch. Is that not true, Dumpster? Is that not the movie that J-Cram wants you to watch? Or have you actually seen it now? Yeah. It's a weird one. I understand logically why it would exist, but it's also really... another, just while we're going through the motions of what is painful in this game. Because I know it sounds like I'm hating, right? But what I'm doing is... Every time, guys, I see people talking about this game, like I said, they're very, very, very... kind of like optimistic about it. They're like, oh my god, a remaster of this game, you know, keep it exactly the same and remaster it with upscaled performance and graphics. And I'm like, dude, this game has a lot of issues that people forget about. And I'm not just trying to be like a doomsayer or like a, you know, if people are having fun, I don't want to be the guy that's like, no, you can't enjoy the game, you idiot. It's not about that. It's about like making sure we get it right, because some people come in and they're like, Jack, why aren't you playing this game? Why aren't you playing DW3 again from start to finish, 100% speedrun every day of your life? And it's like, well, mate, do you know what that game entails? Yes, it's amazing. It's the best game ever. And I'm like, wait a minute. Another little mechanic that happens in this game, other than the fact that the enemy can just randomly block your move sometimes or run away mid-fight, there's something else. What was it? Oh, it's when you're trying to flee the battle. Let's say you're exploring into an area of the game that you've never been before and you come across a big Digimon who is about to clap your cheeks. When you run away in this game, the way the runaway mechanic works, you can see some of the enemies can run away as we discussed, but the way it works for you is you have to buffer your run, right? So it will take up your turn. And then it will sometimes take 2 or 3 goes for the run to happen, and then it can then also fail, which is just absurd. So you can spend 2 or 3 turns waiting on your Digimon to leave, and then they can actually fail to run away from the fight. So you end up just waiting 3 turns for absolutely nothing, while the enemy are attacking you. It doesn't give you your turns back, it doesn't let you do anything again after. It will just say, trying to run, enemy attacks you, trying to run, enemy attacks you. Sometimes they'll attack you 2 or 3 times. And then it'll say, Agumon failed to flee, and then you're just back to where you started, but you're missing all of your health. And that is like... That's something I had discussions, heated debates the last time we played Digimon World 3 with you guys. I'm like, I don't feel like that should ever be a mechanic in a video game. It's madness. But anyways, enough about that nonsense. 3 is grindy as hell. I remember trying to unlock Veemon and Agumon so I can have the 3 protagonist Digimon in the team. Hell yeah. I can't actually remember how it works, but I'll talk to you guys later about it. We can discuss it now if you want, but obviously you guys were talking about getting new rookies for your team. I think we had a little peek at that the first time we played through this game, but it's been so long. We'll see how it goes. Let's go TP train here with Leomon now that we have this. We're level 3 across the board, which was my first goal, and I'm just going to do 10 TP training, guys. We're just going to go for it. We're going to commit to it, right? Let's start with Monmon. And I think that Monmon typically wants... He's got a lot of speed already. In these games, you normally want to lean into your damage source first. I know Dumpster's got some other ideas about, like... potentially doing like wisdom and stuff for dodge chance on the magic elements and things like that. That seems really good. I think for the time being, some of these guys, you just want to lean into their damage. So for example, Monmon is already fast and he hits as a physical attacker, so I'm probably going to do strength as my first training session. Before anybody gets their knickers in a twist about like perfect ways to play or like perfect strategies, I know some of you guys are going to have your own methods of doing things. Just whatever keeps you happy. You guys can keep me right, but if I don't listen to your advice, guys, it's not because I hate you, okay? I'm going to go for damage here. Dumpster saying go speed. I know you guys have your own ways of playing, and some of it is better. I'm going to go strength off the rip and just see what happens. We could obviously do 5 and 5, but we'll do speed later. A lot of the time I'm going to train speed in a damage source to begin with. Because this guy's already quite fast, I'm going to lean into his damage and we'll just take it from there, okay? Pray for me. Blind Grayson, I love you. Alright guys, here we go. Okay, that's good. Okay, that's good. Guys. The prophecy is true. Well, it's never ever going to get any better than that. Let me just turn off my hacks real quick. I mean, I'll take it. That's literally, if you get 3 in a row, you have a chance to do a 4th bonus one. At 10 TP, you are all in full send. This is the payoff, guys. This is the payoff of doing 10 TP training. When it works, it fucking works absolutely flawless. Don't expect that to happen again, though. Just letting you know in advance. Alright, Monmon, so far the superstar, main fucking Captain America, squad leader, big bowler, shot caller. We got Renamon and Agumon. Let's go with Agumon next. So, Agumon's a bit more interesting, because he's a mixed attacker. So now there is actually room for discussion a bit more. We can go strength for his physical attacks, we can lean into his magic attacks, or we can go into his speed. Maybe now we go into speed for Agumon? And then with Renamon, we lean into spirit. What about that? How about that, guys, for our first starting one? Let's go with Agumon's speed on the jump rope here. Try and buff his speed up so he goes faster more often. We'll lean a little bit in the dumpster strat here as well. I think 37 is a little bit lower than 50, which is what Monmon was, so... Because this guy's mixed attacks, he's got a lot of flexibility. Let's actually go for this. Again, more speed, more likely we are to go twice. More likely for us to dodge physical attacks. More chances for us to go twice. Agumon 2 out of 3? 3 out of 3? No. Guys, am I still alive? Is this real life? I'm not high, am I? What was in the coffee? I don't want to say it's rigged, but I've never in my entire life had this happen to me twice in a row before. I don't actually know what's happening. Agumon just became the fastest Digimon in the entire fucking realm. Right. I genuinely, I don't know what to say. Right, Renamon, we are going to lean all the way into your Spirit. Spirit is the third icon from the top. It's this little pink thing, and it governs your magic damage. Because we are a magic attacker, Renamon's going to get a big chunk of Spirit. There's no way we can do the 3 for 3 on the 10 TP for the perfect Digimon, the fabled run. Surely not. Nice to see you today, Leon. Leon, you've been amazing during the sponsor this week as well. Thank you for doing Game of Thrones and all of the other stuff. Draco, thank you for giving the sub, and welcome to the stream today. Looks like Renamon's off to a good start, guys. Spirit 14? There's something in the water. What's happening, guys? I don't understand what's happening. Is this real? I don't know, guys. That seems really sus. It's almost like broken the run. I don't know what to feel about that, guys. I'll tell you what, right? Let's go save on a second save file. And then we'll get one more level with Renamon. Renamon levels the fastest. She's already close to our next level. We'll fight against the Vegemon like Dumpster suggested with our newfound power. I'll level once against Vegemon, right? And then I'll do a 5 TP training session with Renamon on some random stat and see if she gets a perfect score. If she gets a perfect score, I have to assume there's something suspect going on here. I don't think that's likely. That is so incredibly lucky if that's the case. I'm so confused. Let me just make a second file here. It's such a, you know when something good happens to you and it's so good that you just can't believe that it's like true. I feel like that's what's going on here. But that seems so random. Not impossible, but I think to get the perfect score on the first training session is crazy. Get it 3 times in a row back to back has to be some wild RNG. Evoker says, I feel bad about not doing the sponsor, but I kept running like 13 frames after freezing after each fire upgrade. No, that's fine, Evoker, no problems. If you had issues with the game, that's not a sweat at all, homie. I'm just glad that I'm grateful that you checked out and had a look at it. That's the most important thing. If you had issues with it, technical issues, that can't be helped, you know. It is what it is. No sweat. Thank you. Thank you so much for trying, though. Do I need to heal my Digimon? I guess I do. Let's do it quickly. Wolfie used up all of his life luck. It's very strange for that to happen. Let's just tap here. I should have done this before saving, but whatever. And thanks to anybody else who's checked out the sponsor today, guys. We had the first kind of notification come through today when Skilltree hit Chapter 9, which was awesome. So shout outs again to Mr. Skilltree. Last night I had Stubbsy get to Chapter 15. Cactuar has gotten to 15. I think Tom's quite close to Chapter 15 as well, which is excellent. So big ups to you guys. Even if you're only getting to the first few goals, guys, on the sponsor, it really helps me out. So if anybody's watching this, as a quick sidebar, guys, if anybody's watching this playthrough in the future and you're curious as to what this is, this sponsor will likely be finished. If it's within a week or two of upload, this is still running and you can still actually download it and check it out if you want to. But if this is like a month or two later and you guys are watching this a year or two later, this won't apply anymore, so just ignore it. It's not going to be there for the whole playthrough, just for the first week or so. So apologies in advance for that. But you can have a look, guys. It's a PC game and it's totally free. There's a link in the YouTube chat today. There'll be a link in the YouTube description as well. And also Twitch. If you're on Twitch, you can do !GOT. Download and play the game for free. It doesn't cost anything. About half an hour to hit the first milestone. Some of you guys have done the sponsors for me before and you know what you are doing. If you don't know, just ask some questions. It's a little charming city builder. Let's see if we can actually beat Vegemon here. See if we can get some good XP for this. I don't think we actually have to come into this area yet, but we'll come in just purely to do our test. One shot on Vegemon is kind of absurd, especially when I gassed this guy up saying that he was OP, but we did just get a perfect training session against Leomon and, well, in the gym, so we get 20 XP for this. Pretty massive. Alright, I think what we'll do is we'll take that TP. Sort. I'm just going to rearrange my party quickly. We'll give some more XP to Monmon. Got another 5 TP here. And we'll do some testing. Let's have a look around Shell Beach now that we're powerful enough to handle ourselves here. There is a little guy down here that you can interact with later, but for the time being, we chillin'. Let's do Swing Sling. I'm not expecting to need my MP for anything at the moment. There's no bosses in this area, so I'm just going to be a bit liberal with my MP. Just get as much damage on these enemies as possible to maintain my health bar. And then when my MP runs out, we'll use our physical attacks where necessary. That's probably just my plan. Veemon only giving us 10 XP here. Slightly better than the first area, but not as good as some of the others, so... It's nice to see so many people in the chat today, guys, whether you're on YouTube or if you're on Twitch. It's really nice to see you and have you. A lot of familiar faces. And it's good to have you on a Monday, especially when I'm looking for a bit of motivation for the rest of the week and get sorted for the upcoming weeks. We're getting into September now, halfway through September. Keen to really have a plan for the next couple of weeks before we hit October. And so I thought Digimon World 3 would give us that stability. Gizamon, our first Gizamon fight here. Let's see how much damage he does. Quite a lot of damage, actually. Quite scary. Let's just go back to doing our physical attacks, our main moves. We're going to rely on these massively in the beginning, I think. The creator's the same guy who did the Rando, and the Rando doesn't have a setting for it, so I doubt he even knows how to change it. Okay. Alrighty, well, maybe it was just sheer RNG. We'll find out soon enough. We'll find out soon enough. If we have just randomly fluked it, guys, that is absolutely absurd. I'm very keen to try again, though, just to... It's so weird, like, for that to happen and me to feel bad about it is wild, but I just know it's so absurd. Okay, yeah, another little point here, guys, where you can just stand. A lot of these in the game. This makes me think of Dragon's Eye Lake in the first Digimon World game, so... Shoutouts to Seiryu, the little rascal. The killer of speedruns himself. Right. Well, we give it another go and see. There's no harm in trying, is there? I'm going to keep Agumon out at the moment. And just give Agumon some more XP. I'm pretty sure this is the exact same model from DW1, by the way. Reused time and time again for this game as well. Alright, Agumon. Pepper Breath has been supercharged. In fact, I think Agumon we did speed, didn't we? We buffed Agumon's speed. So he should just be really quick now. It was Renamon we did the magic buff for. Right, Leomon. Let's do some testing here. I guess the only way to properly test it would be to do another 10 TP train, but... I'm happy to do a 5 TP just to see if it works. So, Renamon, what do we want to do with you? Obviously, we've just gained a massive amount of spirit, which is crazy. Her speed is actually okay. Will we lean into wisdom a little bit? I don't think we really care about defense or strength. Let's do a little wisdom test for Renamon here. I think speed would be fine too, but I think wisdom's good. We'll do a 5 TP training session here and see if she can nail it first try. 2. Is this just this... Dude, there's no way this is happening. I don't understand this. Oh. Okay, that makes me feel a little bit better. There's no way we fluked that. There's no way. I refuse to believe that we got 3 10 TPs in a row. I just don't believe it. I don't know what the odds of that are. That must be fucking absurd. From a statistical point of view, that has to be some blessed fucking RNG, surely. Okay, so she did actually eventually fail something. That's wild. Did we actually just get... Did we get super lucky? Right, Mon, you're quite tanky. Let's lean into... I mean, is Mon tanky? I don't really know. Do we just go speed and just go full out on attack and defend, or attack and... I feel like we're kind of OP already. Like an absurdly... We've had an absurdly strong start. Let's do like a random training defense. Let's just do defense. This makes no sense to do, but because we're so strong now, I'm kind of trying not to put all my points into speed and attack. Because that was my original game plan. I came in and I was thinking, we'll do speed and attack where it's relevant, or, you know, magic attack and speed, so that we're always going first, we're always hitting hard. But now that we're so overtuned, I'm like, fuck, do we put some points into other shit just to balance that out a little bit? I don't know. Right, come on, Mon. I'm waiting with bated breath. There has to be some sort of absurd, like, boost on, no? It doesn't make any sense. Anyways, that's my spiel for the sponsor over. I'm not going to bore you with it. I know you didn't come for that. But again, ! Game of Thrones if you just want to check it out, guys. A lot of people are having a look at it today, and I'm really grateful for that. Thank you so much. These sponsors help me out massively and allow me to continue streaming because it's a good way for me to pay my bills without you guys having to actually contribute your hard-earned money. So big ups to anybody who's looked at that today. I'm going to quickly nip to the bathroom, guys. I'm going to grab a quick snack from the kitchen, and then we're going to continue exploring in DW3. I want to get Agumon one level here to see if he can get another good training session. I don't know what's going on with the training at the moment. I don't know why we are getting so lucky. It seems very, very, very rigged. And I have no idea why it's so good. I'm actually really suspicious of it now. The fact that we've had 4 out of 5 perfect scores makes no sense to me whatsoever. I feel like it's been enhanced, but I can't understand how that would be possible. There's no way I've ever had this RNG, the RNG this good in my entire life, so I really don't know what's going on at the moment. I think we can actually run up this way and have a look at Plug Cape. This is a northern area. There's not much in here, but it's worth having a look at. This little kid here will tell us something. This guy's gonna boot a tree. Don't worry about it. He's just from the bottom end. 30 days sponsored, done in 4 days, take it or leave it. Thank you guys, appreciate it. To the guy who couldn't beat because of Nightmon, he is unbeatable, need to progress elsewhere, says Dumpster. Oh, there you go. Ken, maybe that's a bit of help that you didn't know. Ken, you were talking about getting stuck on Nightmon. Dumpster says that you actually can't beat Nightmon when you fight him. You have to go do something else and come back. Did you ask why I'm kicking the trees? To find a Cardmon, of course. Cardmon, what's that? Skill Tree says, Chapter 8 took me a day and a half, Chapter 9 took me full 2 days, but that's with minimal speed-ups. So Skill Tree, to help me understand this, so Skill Tree, you did all of the... You done the sponsor up to Chapter 9 using minimal speed-ups, and now you're... So you're... So Skill Tree, you've used very little of your speed-ups to get to Chapter 9, and now you're going to chill. Is that what you're telling me? Because if so, you've probably got enough speed-ups to just get it done, like so fast. Am I wrong? Back from the bathroom, did we find out the 444 circle was legit or not? I'm trying, Green. We did another training session. We did one more training session, which we failed. We got 2 rings and then an X. And then I did another test after it, and we got another perfect score. So I really don't know what's going on with the training. I can't believe this is good RNG. It just doesn't make any sense. I think it's optimistic to the point of foolishness here. Only Divermon in the city can open the boosters. What this guy's here is telling us is that when we start collecting cards and start playing cards, guys, we can actually kick trees to get Cardmon to fall. Now, Cardmon is a Digimon that if you defeat, he gives you booster packs. But because we haven't played a single game of cards yet, this doesn't make any sense. So, what this guy's telling us is he will give us the whereabouts of Veemon. Veemon will give you the kicking boots because Veemon gave this guy the kicking boots. But in order to get the rumors, the whereabouts of Veemon, you have to bring this guy back a Gabumon card. Now, the Gabumon card is hidden in the map in an area that is so obtuse and bizarre and strange. I have no idea what they were smoking when they made it, but I luckily know where it is, and I'll show you guys, so don't sweat it too much. In the meantime, we're going to just keep exploring, keep leveling, and when Agumon gets a level up very soon, we will do one more training with Leomon to do another test to see how Agumon performs in the training arena. Time being, we should be alright. We got to be careful not to use too much of our MP here. I've got Chef Tig in the chat. Hello, Chef. How's it going? I want to come all the way up here, guys, just to show you again another little dead-end area. I'm pretty sure these points are used later on in the game for something, but I won't tell you about it just now. I think they are relevant, if I can remember correctly. Okay, Leomon is really scary, and he is a water attacker, which is really bad for Agumon. I'm going to try and run away from this. I don't know if we can actually fight him or not. I'm going to try and run, and I'll show you guys the run mechanic and how it works. So when Agumon is running, Leomon can attack us. Ideally, we need to block some of these hits, or we're going to be in trouble here. This is how scary this game can get out of nowhere. Agumon couldn't run, so we've been kind of wrecked here. I'm just going to try and run again here. Agumon ran away. Okay, beautiful. Whew, that was kind of scary. But yeah, that's the kind of enemies that you get around here. I think there might be an area up to my right here where, again, Triceramon can spawn. We use our power charge on Agumon here. Bit of a waste, but also we've got enough money at this point. We want to get away from the sand area as fast as possible. Just so that we don't get attacked by any more Leomon. Right, let's try the Agumon. Let's do this. Let's do the Agumon. What do we want here? I think we lean into Agumon's magic this time. We're going to go into Spirit. Here we go. Let's see if we can get another perfect setup here. Fail. Okay, so failing is actually a thing. There's no way, man. Have we actually... I still can't get over the fact that we've done 5 training sessions and we've had 4 perfect scores out of 5. 3 perfect scores out of 5. 4 out of 6? I think 4 out of 6 is our ratio right now, which is kind of insane. That's a bit more normal. And it makes me feel a little bit better. Okay. Let's see if we can do some duels here against some of these people. I think we only have the starter deck at the moment. Let's see if we can't win our first match. Some of these guys should be pretty bad. I think this guy... I lost again. Do any of these people... Oh, it's alright, I'm not that good. Yeah, okay, sick. So we can. We have to just talk to them multiple times. Right, this is going to take me a hot minute to remember how this works, but you guys can help me as we go, and then we'll get back into the actual Digimon soon. Level 5 cool Digimon folder. Let's go ahead and lead with folder 1, it's the exact same. If we draw Calamon, we get to go first. 6 cards will be drawn. So, from my understanding, obviously the higher champions require summoning points, and to get the summoning points you have to play the cards in phase 1. But I don't think there's any reason to not play all of our cards, because you think you draw a new hand every turn anyway. So, do we have any program cards that we can use? I think we have one. A trade charge. Draw 1 card from your deck and put 1 hand in the trash. Okay, sure. Let's go ahead and draw from our deck. I guess we get to select. Alright, we want to put in something that will allow us to play Divermon turn 2 or so. This will require one of these. I mean, that would be good for next turn, assuming that we've drawn... I don't know what my current hand is. Basically, we want to play some water types, because I think they will give us... Yeah, okay. So, none of this is going to make a lot of sense while I talk out loud, so just forgive me. Bomber is also a sick card to pull as well, because he doesn't require anything and he's very strong. In fact, we might even just pull him turn 1 to guarantee the win. Oh yeah, you played Digimon TCG but not the good one. What do you mean not the good one, Billy? This is what... Hey, Billy, you better be grateful for this. This is the founding father of the stuff you're playing, alright? And not in so many forms. Right, we need to dump one of these in the bin, I think. So we're going to get rid of Gizmon, because he stinks. We're just going to play our whole hand. I don't think there's any reason not to play your whole hand. Basically, our AP and our HP stack up, right? The numbers on the left is your damage. The numbers on the right are your HP. You need to do enough damage to kill the enemy and then survive. So, watch this. We're going to smash this guy. We have no cards to play here, so we're just going to say no. He passes. He doesn't have any as well. So now we just basically go bananas. I think we go first. So his HP goes down to 0, right? And then he only does 6 damage back, which means we win round 1. It's a bit weird, and in the beginning it's intentionally easy so that you kind of get a feel for what you're doing, but now we have to beat him on the next round to win the match, and if we win the match we'll get a booster pack. What the hell? Bring Goburimon to the field in the compile phase, so that's right at the end. All we can do is put all of these guys down. It looks like we win though. It looks like we win straight up even without the magic, so... But he might have some cards to play as well, so let's see if we can pull a Goburimon on at the field. We're using our magic card. It's like a summon Goburimon. I don't know why. What is that? A 1? Oh, it's a 2-1. And then he passes. He's got nothing. So, can I use another program card? Oh, we can just keep going. But it goes 1 for 1, like, we play, he plays, we play, he plays. We don't need to do this, but, you know, we'll pass. And that's our first duel over. We're basically the best. Billy, are you proud of me? I've had so many kind comments today. This is insane. I'm not used to this. Normally you guys just bully me all the time. Let's open our booster pack. And we actually get Mon. Huge. Can I have a look at this? Edit folder. Right, let's go into folder 1. We're going to change the nickname to something really mature. Just like the old days, eh? Hey guys. Ah, fond memories. Right, we're going to edit the folder, and we're going to put in our new cards. So, basically the cards we want to take out are the 1-1s. So, See, if I push R1 on Elecmon, you can see that he's a 2-1 card. But some of these cards are really bad, right? Like Gizemon, for example, is absolutely rotten. There's this weird mechanic with the Filth, the early Filth cards, where they're very OP. So even though Bomber Nanimon is a champion, because he is brown, he's like a neutral card, which means we don't actually have to prior summon any colors for him beforehand. We can just play him whenever we get him. So he's a huge victory condition in the beginning. Let's put in Gabumon. So Gabumon goes in here now as a green card. He's just way better. 0 to draw, and he's a 4-3. That's huge. And there's the sort button with circle. Okay, perfect. Alright, cool. I think that's good. Let's go ahead and just go battle some other trainers here, see if we can beat some others. Alright, we win run 2. You still win? Yeah, of course. Yeah. YouTube needs to fix that. It's weird, Paige. I don't know why it does that. I think most people normally start on like the live broadcast so they're up to date, but then sometimes they do fall behind. I don't know if it's just a weird feature. Right, well, we got another Berserk Energy, guys. That's kind of nuts. We've also got an Tentomon, which is good. 2 Syakamons, which are not great, and a Penguinmon, which is pretty terrible. Our second booster has a Gyomon, Kokowamon. I guess Auroramon's alright. Kokoramon kind of leads into our Vegemon line. Gyomon's good though, we could probably put him in. Right, let's go ahead and edit our deck and have a look at this Gyomon. Put Gyomon into the deck and we'll sort it. So now our deck is just slightly better with Gyomon. And then after that, I think we want to put in... Who else did we get here? Tentomon, I think. You know, Wilfie, there's a proper Digimon TCG going, wink wink. I know, you guys keep telling me to play it. I'm sorry. I'm bad. I'm scared of buying the trading cards because if I start collecting them, guys, I'm going to go broke. And then I'm going to have nothing but 1,000 Digimon cards, which actually doesn't seem that bad. But, like, also stop it. Stop trying to get me addicted to these naughty things, guys. Or I'm going to be cross at you. Let's put Monmon in the lead here as our scout leader. We are going to be heading south now, guys. We're going to be moving on. I don't think there's any other people in the city we need to talk to, but there is actually there's a random NPC in the city, and they tell you need to go to the first city, which is southeast, so we didn't actually speak to that person, but I don't think it matters. I hope not, anyway. Oh, we also need to go and get the, actually, now that I think about it, before we go south, we have to go and give the Gabumon card over as well. Good thinking, chat, good thinking. We could also potentially fight some of the big dogs that are in this area if we wanted to, but I'm not sure if we need to, per se. We could get some decent XP off Vegemon. If you guys want, we could kill a couple of Vegemon, get a level or 2. I'm not going to spend my training points from level ups anytime soon. I'm just going to start hoarding them now. And we'll do a couple of 10p TP trainings later. Obviously, it makes sense to do as much training as possible early just to get max value on your points. If you haven't cashed your points in at the gym with Leomon, then you're kind of just like not getting anything from them. It's almost like you haven't grinded. But once we get level 5, we should unlock our first couple of champion Digivolutions, which is cool. And as you can see, we're already starting to get quite strong. You can just play the sim, no card buying. Oh, yeah, I've seen some of that as well, yeah. Griffin, who was in the chat earlier, has been linking the free-to-play version of the TCG. Would you guys say that the TCG is currently quite easy to get into? I've been keeping kind of an eye on the Liberator comic series that they've been doing. Hey, it's the Gabumon card. You really found it, thanks. Okay, you can get him if you become friends with Veemon. So we need to talk to Veemon, who's in another part of the forest, southeast from here. This guy will proc Veemon spawning. Veemon is so unpredictable, he's hard to find. To find out where Veemon is, go where people meet. I'm sure someone can help you there. Right, I don't know what that means, but I think we have everything we need from this fella at the moment. Veemon isn't in this part of the woods anyway. You have to find Veemon, then you have to play hide and seek with Veemon. And then he will give you the boots to kick the trees. But not before. I feel it's so addictive buying the shiny card boxes, I know. Guys, I'm trying not to be a degenerate. Although I want to support Digimon, I'm scared that I buy a box of cards and I get really into it, and then I'm like, hey, another. Hey, another. Hey, stop it! Jack using stream donations to fund the TCG. I mean, honestly, it wouldn't be far from that, Cherry. It'd be cool to open the packs on stream, though, I guess. I've talked about doing that a few times. Dumpster, welcome back. Back from Nando's. We're going alright. We've just done a bunch of card games, Dumpster. Now we're actually back into exploring. So for the first time, we're going to head south here. I'm Natsumi, a happy high school student. Natsumi, you stink. Do we need to go talk to the fisherman, bro? I feel like we should go do that. I don't know if you have to talk to him before starting his quest line, but I guess we could try. We're strong enough to fight the Vegemon in this area, so we should be alright. I wish, says Banana Ketchup, the DW3 was on the Switch. I think that would be amazing. Honestly, guys, I don't know if we'll see it anytime soon, or if we'll see it in the next 10 years. I do think eventually they will remaster DW1, 2, and 3 at some point. They'll either remake them or they'll remaster them. They've spoke about it for years. They've just gotten a new Digimon director / producer. Abu is gone now, and I don't know who's replaced them, but I have to assume that whoever they put in charge will have somewhat of an idea as to what to do. If they don't, we'll cry real tears. But Habu seemed to be top dog over there. Now he's gone, I'm a little bit sad, but maybe the change was good. Maybe we'll actually see some new Digimon games again. Or no, I don't know. But they've talked about it so many times, it would be weird if they just never done it. There is a huge meta in the gaming industry over the last 5 years to start remaking and redoing old classics. I would be very confused if Digimon didn't take full advantage of that. If they don't, then they're suckers. Because I know that there's a lot of people willing to pay a lot of money to play these old games on Steam or on their Switch or whatever. Hey there. How about it, says Tai Kong Wang. If you want to fish, you'll need a pole, string, and a hook. Then I'll make you a fishing pole. So, a fishing rod is not essential to the game, but it's something that we can get later as an item. This guy's quest is just as obscure, if not more obscure, than the Gabumon card kicking book quest. Remember that bamboo spear we bought from the weapon shop earlier, guys? Believe it or not, that is the first part of the fishing rod pole, the fishing rod pole that this guy wants. How you would know that? I have no clue in my mind. But yeah, the other parts of the fishing rod we get from different locations around the map. We're gonna go look for those. Luckily I know where to find most of them, so it shouldn't be a problem, but it's a very awkward quest. The only thing holding me back from trying Digimon Tamers 2 is you can't walk around on the maps. I don't know. I know that's a petty reason, but I just somehow really want that in the games. It's so funny, guys, because no matter how many of you guys I meet, no matter how many Digimon fans I talk to, I feel like a lot of us all kind of want the same thing with the whole DW1, DW3 remakes. Being able to just explore, you know, the Digital Island again with new Digimon, modern graphics, modern performance. It's like a common topic that we discuss every single time. And I know the regulars are like, oh no, here we go again. But it's so true, man. I'll lay him down here. I think this is like a buckler or something. Yep, an accessory. Jesus. Very strange how some things you just remember and then other stuff you completely forget. Right, I think that's an accessory, but I don't know. No accessories. Is it armor? Ah, the buckler. Light small shield. So, how do I see how to put that on? Is that status? Equipment? Accessory. So what does the buckler do? Oh, no, he can't do it. Is it right and left hand? Ah. So, left. Okay. So this gives him 114 defense and 42 charisma. On Monmon, this doesn't seem like a bad idea because he's already quite tanky, so we'll just make him super tanky. Alternatively, we could give it to Renamon to stop her getting one shot, potentially. Who's got the most HP in my team? It's actually Agumon. Do we give that buckler to Agumon, do you think? Either way, it's going to be useful. I think Agumon's got quite a high dodge. This guy's got quite a high dodge chance anyway. I'm going to lean into the fact that Agumon has so much HP. And I'm just going to give him a shit ton of defense. It's very strange how this buckler can only go in like the left hand. I don't really get that, but... Alright, we'll give that to Agu, bro. I'm not sure if I like that or not, but who cares. Toy Agumon battle, you mean, at Dumpster. We talk about remake of Digimon World 1 again? Maybe. Maybe. It's over here. Hey. Oh, I'm Catherine from Sydney. But I'm sorry, we're having lunch right now, so let's duel some other time. Oh, no. She doesn't like me enough. She hates me. Sydney! Sydney! Alright, so... I actually like the pixel graphics of Digimon Terrorverse 2. The maps look great in detail, but man, I want to walk on those maps, not just click on them. Let's just... We can afford to do a swing here. I think this gives us level 5. Hey, there's Akuma there. We were just talking about him. I want a Digimon mod for Darkest Dungeon so I can feel pain. Alright. Akuma, do you want to develop that further? Hey, we didn't get level 5. This game's cheating, chat. Agumon will definitely be in the tankiest. Okay. Agumon, Gabumon. He gets more stats than the others. Okay, gotcha. Hello? Were you surprised by the way I look? Hey, I was called Gal Gamer Lucia back in the day. See, I don't understand in this game where some of these random NPCs like have weird avatars. Because you've picked your own avatar surely by logging into the digital world. You know how this is supposed to be like an MMO? Also, this area looks familiar, like Veemon should be around here or something. I think that's later. Oh my god, it's a Quagamon. Don't die! We'll be fine! We'll be fine! Hold! Okay, big damage, fire damage, rock damage? Oh, we one-shot his ass. How much XP is that? We got 6 XP from the last guy, 11 XP from this guy. Is it common question time? Why are we playing Next Order again? When are we playing Next Order again? Wait. We played Next Order this year, Akuma! We played it in April! That wasn't even that long ago, man! You guys are hard work, I tell you. East Seiryu City, west Asuka City, and south is the Forest Inn. So we've come from Asuka and we're going to Seiryu. But we have a little inn down here, guys. Look at this. Woo! We can heal up. We need to trifecta. What's your favourite Digimon, Wolfie? I'm sure you know there's a code for that. Please take time to rest. 12 bits! You Robin, son of a... They know that there's nobody else to stay. So they get us that way. I love Veemon. I really want to be friends with him. Well, unfortunately, Veemon is my friend. And I'm going to find him first. And I'm going to pull up the replay. Random Quagamon in between the trees. I know, just waiting and lurking, waiting to shank my butthole. Quagamon is an evil son of a gun. But by God, do I love that Digimon. I think if I picked an MMO chat, like, if there was an MMO Digimon game came out, like, that was actually, like, you know, good. Let's say they gave you 10 rookies to choose at the start. Kind of like picking your starter with Professor Oak. But imagine you got to pick, like, a rookie and then go out in a Digimon MMO. I think I might pick Wormmon. Or probably Palmon. I'm all about the earthy types. I like the grass types. Is that weird? I like Palmon a lot. I think it would be boring if I picked Guillemon or Agumon. You guys would probably flame me for that. Hello, I love Bakumon. I can't find them anywhere. And I see ghosts here. They're everywhere, acting like normal Digimon. It scares me. I can't really remember the point of this area. It's just another one of these weird interactions. There's nothing you can really do in here. And I don't think there's any random encounters either. So, honestly, just a nice little area that they've built and then putting nothing in. I can't remember if there's something in these spots later or if it just exists. I don't know. Platform in this game is super weird. They often allude to the idea that there's going to be stuff in the corners and then there's just nothing. But whatever. Let's keep going towards Seiryu, which is this direction. There's a little area we can climb up here to get to the spider nest as well, which we're probably going to have a look at soon. Quagamon goes first. But we block his ass. Quagamon, get the hell out of here with that shit. I'm going to one-shot you again. I think people would flame you for picking Patamon. No, Patamon's fine, surely. Dave might. Landon Strip Dave might flame me for picking Patamon, but that's okay. He flames me anyway. We'd get over it. I would pick Calamon, Crimson, Omega, Shuriken, Alpha Mode. I don't think Professor Oak would be offering that at the start, Dumpster. I don't think... I think if he was offering that, then the game might be a little bit rigged. Hello. Oh, and look who's here. A kid tamer. Sorry, but I'm not going to duel with you. I don't have time to babysit you. Act 2. Alright, well, I didn't realise you were a dickhead. Boop. Right, up ahead, guys, there's a little cliffside area, a little den of spiders and stuff. We need to go into it. Ideally, I'd like to have my champion form for that. Not entirely sure if we're going to get it there or not. You seem pretty strong, though. Veemon with the real blue card hides in that area later. Oh, I see, Tiz. I got you. Honestly, I might pick Betamon, Seiryu, go Brr. I like Betamon as well, yeah. Hey, level 5, baby! Could it be Digivolution time? Oh! Hookmon, everybody's favourite hooker. Wait a goddamn minute. So, chat, there's a couple of things we can do here. This is exciting. Do you guys want to see Hookmon in the flesh? Now, we can set it up so that Hookmon auto-digivolves and appears at the start of every fight. We're going to probably set that up. But I think we also kind of need to have a look at digivolving freshly first, right? Let me just, let me have a look in here for a second. Give me a quick moment. If I run around these parts and find another little Betamon, I'm going to show you guys digivolving in combat, and then we're going to set up our Digimon so that they always start in their final form. So, Digivolution. Hookmon, baby. Our first Digivolution of the series. Only took us 3.5 hours, not bad. Closer to 3 hours, to be honest. Guys, it's everybody's favourite champion, Hookmon. I don't know why he's holding a megaphone and a... Is that a pistol? Alright, Digivolving consumes our slot by looks of things. Worth contemplating. This is the things that we test. And then Hookmon doesn't have any techs yet. We've lost our ability to special attack with Hookmon because he's not got that yet. But the more we attack and use with him, he just left hands that shit. Like, just no scopes the Kunamon. We'll have to unlock moves for this guy. But now that we are in Hookmon form, Hookmon will gain XP as well, which is worth contemplating. So your Hookmon and your champions and your ultimates, from what I remember, they scale from your rookie, but they also have their own levels and techniques and stuff. So bear that in mind. Let's go ahead and change our Digivolution so it auto-digivolves. I think we can do that. Digivolve. Yeah, and then we can choose Hookmon as the default. So Battle Digivolve on. And that is us. Now, there was one thing I meant to tell you guys earlier on in this playthrough. At the start of the game, there was a woman in the Digilab, and if you speak to her, she actually tells you the side, like, available Digimon for your current Digimon. So when I say that, what I mean is every Digimon in this game has a traditional evolve. So, like, Monmon for a lot of people will evolve at Hookmon. Then later on, when you change some of your stats around, you can actually evolve into other Digimon and use those ones as well if you would like to. So there's a woman in the lab who kind of expresses that in the beginning of the game. I meant to show you guys that, but I forgot. So I'm just telling you about that now. If you don't like Hookmon, there's a chance you can actually upgrade some of your other stats and aim for other Digimon if you want to. So just bear that in mind. But I think for the most part, Hookmon's fairly common. Am I wrong about that one, guys? We just upgraded Monmon's strength so far. We haven't really done much else, so I think it kind of makes sense that they have turned into Hookmon. I think Agumon and Renamon will be very close to a level up, so we could probably shift them up. We've got plenty of heals, so we should be able to investigate this area. I think with Agumon's magic attacks, we should be able to cook a lot of the enemies up ahead. There's a lot of big boy Digimon in the next few areas, so we just have to be careful with what we do here. This is the area where the fishing rod quest comes into fruition, because in this area here, next to the spider eggs specifically, there's a chance for Dokugamon to spawn. Let's see if we can find it here. Now, Dokugamon is kind of scary because he's a big boy. Let's see if he one-shots me. We block it. Fucking feels good, man. Okay. We're going to hit this guy back with a pepper breath. It's our strongest move. He might block ours. We'll see. Okay, decent damage. Hopefully. Yeah, huge damage. Maybe we can block. No, we don't block 2. We'll see how much damage we actually take from that. Not that much, actually. But we did get poisoned. That's unfortunate. I don't know how the poison works in this game. I can't remember if it carries on between the fights or not, but Dokugamon actually not that scary in the end. 21 XP for Agumon. That's quite a lot. Not enough to get him to level 5, though. Ash Dumpster says, I think Agumon levels quite slowly compared to the others. This guy, the spiders here have a chance to drop Silk. And that's something we need. But it's a very low drop rate. I think it's like 1 in 5, 1 in 6. So you might have to do this for a while. No statuses don't carry over between the battles. Thank you. Huge. Agumon will run out of MP here soon. But he's getting lots and lots of points. No Silk, unfortunately. Maybe we just keep going. There's every possibility we could go up here and lose to the big guy, which makes me think we should probably... I mean, we saved in the inn. How bad could it really be? I'll show you guys around anyway. This area is a bit of a weird kind of maze thing where you have to like navigate around like hidden rocks. But it's always the same path, so if you kind of know the route, you should be alright. I think we have to go up and around to get to where we want. So we go down and like over here. Yeah. I think this area you can get in random encounters as well, so although it doesn't look like that much of a pain in the ass, this area is a bit strange. Okay, so this is the temple area. Not really sure if we can fight the big daddy that lives here. Another spider. Maybe this will give us the level up. If we can get Agumon's evolve, then maybe I'd feel better about fighting against the big guy. I'm just concerned about Agumon's lack of MP. They've used quite a lot. Also, like I said, I don't know if we have to speak to someone in the village about the leader being in this temple before we come into it, but if we could potentially get the silk here, it would be nice. Oh, block. Except from Curse from Cardmon, okay. What does the Curse from Cardmon do, just out of curiosity? Bonk. Nice. The good news is, if we can get Agumon up to 5, Renamon should level quite quickly as well. Alright, maybe we just get out of here, but that's where we want to go next, guys. We're going to come back and go into this area. There's some Minotaurs and stuff in there as well, but I don't know if we're quite ready for that. Let's just use this time to strengthen, gain money, gain XP, and head towards our destination, and then come back here when we know we have to definitely come here. Here's a Gaburimon. Let's see if we can one-shot this guy. I can't imagine he'd be too strong. Agumon has a lot of MP in the tank. Oh, that gives me 22 XP. And there's level 5. Let's see who Agumon gets as his first Digivolution option, guys. It is, of course, Greymon. Excellent. So now what we'll do is we'll do a bit of adjustments here. I wasn't sure if that was going to be Greymon, because when I played this game as a kid, I didn't pick this pack very often, despite having Agumon in it, and Agumon's obviously a G. Put Renamon in slot 1 now, but we will also change the status of Agumon to start off as Greymon, so there you go. That'll Digivolution on. So now Agumon will start all of his fights as Greymon, which is pretty huge. I'll show you guys Greymon later. In fact, let's just grab one fight just now. We'll show you guys Greymon now. I'll put Agumon back in slot 1 while we leave this area. I think at the very least we should be able to get our Silk here. So we might just grind a few of the Dokugamons, get level 5 and then move on. This game is such a weird one in terms of like damage and skill, because although you can do a lot of damage, you often take a lot of damage as well, especially from the boss fights. So we don't ever want to be in a spot where we lose, because if we lose, we will have to load the game. You basically just game over. If you lose a fight, you just die, and then it'll force you to load your last save file. If you haven't saved in 6 hours, you will lose the whole lot, so a word of caution, guys. This game is merciless. You'll think that you're doing alright, and then out of nowhere, you get absolutely schmanged in the bahookie, and then all of your dreams are crushed, and then you cry. Here's Greymon. Greymon's a bit skinny in this game. I remember him being a little bit... This is... I don't know. I don't think this is the model from DW1. It looks similar, but it's changed slightly. I think the model for Greymon and the model for Growmon in this game, they're both kind of awkwardly skinny, and I don't know why, but he doesn't look so bad. Again, we have no moves as Greymon, so we have to just use our raw physical attacks. Probably another good reason to keep your mixed attacks balanced when you do have a mixed attacker like Agumon or whatever. Alright. Curse makes you lose stats from the gym training instead of gaining stats. Oh, how do you get rid of that then, Tiz? The Digivolutions at level 5, 20, and 40 are always their standard ones. There you go. And we got the spider web. That's exactly what we needed. Excellent. Really good. Okay, so let's go ahead and put Renamon. That was really good timing there. So Greymon gets his fight. And again, I think that was about 6 spiders. So yeah, like a 1 in 6 drop rate if you're lucky. Let's get out of here. I kind of want to give Renamon one of these fights, but we're going to be traveling anyway, and I think she can get XP on the way there. So let's just go to Seiryu and then come back here. We're actually in a very competent position now where we are strong. Probably strong enough to beat the boss that is in this area before we talk to the gym leader, but we mean as well just move on. We're having a really good time here. I think that's mostly thanks to our lucky training we had earlier. Veemon's going to get 21 XP here. Let's get out of here. We're going to have to come back in a bit, so we don't want to dilly-dally too much. I don't want to stick and grind for too long. Alright. Let's go around and down. We could hit up the inn and save if we wanted to, but we're going to be able to hit up Seiryu very soon anyway, so let's just keep going down here. Trying to recall if there's any more items or like things to find around these parts. You gotta be real careful around here, guys, because you can fish in these spots here, but if you actually hook a Divermon, he can be very ferocious, so just a quick heads up about that. We don't have our fishing rod yet, but we're about to get a core component of the fishing rod, which is nice. Crabmon, I have no idea how strong you are. Let's try... Oh god, am I going to regret this? Renamon's attacks are very weak, but very sexy. The teleport backflip. She didn't have to do them like that. She's also very squishy as well, so a little bit nerve-wracking getting clapped here. Yeah, look at that damage. Holy shit. Remember when I told you guys the game's ferocious? Basically, if we do this magic attack and Crabmon blocks it, we might die to him, and that would be very embarrassing. Considering that we just one-shot a Dokugamon. Kinda awkward, right? 6 XP or something, probably. Oh, 17 XP. Well, that's not bad at all. That's fine. As long as we get to go first with Renamon, we shouldn't have anything to worry about here. A bandana. I'm pretty sure that's going to be an accessory as well. Let's find out what the accessory does for us. Maybe we can put that on somebody to increase speed or something. Renamon, would you like a bandana? Put it around the head for defense, so it's just 4 defense and then a tiny bit of charisma. It's not amazing. Honestly, Renamon doesn't really want defense. We could probably lean more into Agumon than anything. Just give him the max defense, or we could split it between our Digimon. We could lean all the way into Agumon just being a super tank, or we could try and split it up. Let's not put all of our eggs in the Agumon basket at the moment. Let's go ahead and give the bandana to Monmon here. I think he deserves it. He's got like a little headband in anyway, so. Alright. Our team got a little bit better there. I kind of like the idea of putting all of our power and resources into one Mon and just making it the super soldier, but like, if anything that bad then happens to that Mon, we are very weak to everybody else, so. Gonna Diamond Storm here, no questions asked. And then without too many more battles, we should, maybe after the next battle, we should unlock Cubimon, I think. Crabmon's never getting up for that, we're too powerful now. Remember, we do have the offensive pack, guys, so our Digimon typically do a lot of damage, but then they also take a lot of damage as well. It's just the trade-off of the Mons. I'm not a master of this particular Digimon game, that's for sure, but pretty sure that's the basics. So this guy here is relevant to our fishing quest. You want to come down here and talk to him. This is Divermon. The pain, there's something stuck in my throat, please. That feels better, thanks. Oh, a red snapper was stuck. I don't need it, so you can have it. Laters. And there we go, that's another part. The game doesn't tell you this here, but that is another part of your fishing rod questline. So we now have the fishing rod, the stick, which is the bamboo spear we purchased at the beginning, the silk web we just got from the spider, and then that reel there is the third component. So now we have all the parts of creating the fishing rod, which Wang is going to do for us. That's actually his name, I didn't make that up. Wang's going to do that for us later on when we go back to visit him. So there you go. Kungzu Gamer! Hello Kungzu, how's it going? Healing at the end gets rid of the curse. Okay, Tiz, that's really good to know, man. Thank you so much for all that. Really appreciate the help today. That's very good. If I get cursed by Cardmon, which is absolutely possible, I'll bear that in mind. Okay. Let's keep moving. This area is pretty cool. The starting area of this game is gorgeous. The whole green grass and the blue waters, they've really nailed the palette colours of this game. I think there's no way this game would have been as popular if it didn't look so nice for, you know, playing it as a kid or whatever. There's so many colours and it's so nice and bright and vibrant. Do we have anything else up in this direction? I think we might have been here, have we? No, I don't think we've been here yet, but I don't think there's anything here either. Right, so that is our direction that we want to be going, down to the right. Is there anything over here? Nope. Just random Digiworld stuff. There's a Shellmon shell. Alright. Maybe Coagamon or something here? Another Betamon. Betamon not super exciting to fight against. Our MP bar is so high though that we can probably just afford to Diamond Storm over and over, which is absolutely fine. Chill music as well, says Dumpster, yeah. It's very pleasant. I was actually, last night when I heard the music from the start of this game where the two kids come out of the store and it plays the Digimon World 2 soundtrack, I was trying to remember exactly what soundtrack it was from DW2. I was trying to figure it out. So I went back and I was sitting in a playlist of DW2's music and I was listening to all those. The music in that game is insane. Some of the cool songs that you don't ever get to hear because they're tied to the boss music or like the later levels or the final dungeon. I never heard those as a kid, but some of those are the best tracks in the game. Right, Veemon should be around here somewhere. Down here to the right. So this is Seiryu City, which is a very quiet, windy area, but Veemon should be right here, I think. Maybe? Or is it down here he lives? There he is. Hey, Veemon. So again, this isn't part of the main story. This is like a side quest, guys. Oh, you want to play? What should we play? Whoa, Veemon, I want the tree boots. Tree boots? Oh, the boots for kicking the trees? Yeah, sure. Only if you play with me. So as always, it's never just as straightforward as, hey, find this guy, get the reward. You have to go do stuff. I'm going to go hide in the kicking forest. You'll have to find me. If you can find me, I'll give you the tree boots. You lose if you leave the forest without finding me, and if you leave the kicking forest, I'm going to go home to eat. I don't know what that means. Okay, I'm going to find you. Count to 10 and then come to the forest. Right, so the kicking forest is down to the right, which is where we were going to explore anyway. I guess we go and do this first and then explore the rest later. Oh, let's go find them. Oh, it deliberately drags you in here. I see. So we're not allowed to leave, are we? I think he's always in the same spot. I'm going to go find Veemon and get the tree boots. I have to be careful not to go outside of the forest. I think he's down here, is he not? Is he not down in this, like right here? I did not mean to do a regular attack here. Oops. I meant to do my magic attack against Gizamon. Oh, I hope he doesn't kill me. Lock it. Oh, we could be in trouble, chat. Renamon, no. Okay, she's alive by 10 HP. That's a bit of a blessing. Is there any chance you could just land this Renamon first try? Please don't fail. Please. Okay, that's huge. I think that kills. Nice. I don't know what Gizamon does or what he's resistant to, but that could have been really bad. 19 XP to 150. We're going to use a heal here on Renamon before we take another single step. Let's use a power charge. Make sure she doesn't die for no reason whatsoever. I think in this game, by the way, if you do die, it's not the end of the world, because when the fight is over, assuming you win the fight and you don't game over, your Digimon start on 1 HP, so you can still use them moving forward. You can also heal them. Isn't Veemon in here somewhere? It's like around one of these kind of areas. Should be down here, I think. Down in one of these kind of corner areas where there's like a clump of trees. Not exactly sure where. I'm not exactly sure where. There is some cool stuff down here, though. There's a train station right in front of me, which I'm about to show you guys. I don't think we want to go into that, because I don't know if that'll fail the Veemon challenge. My headset. Renamon level 5. And of course, we learn Cubimon, which is something we can now automatically engage. Right, let's go backwards, but I'll show you guys around. This is the train station, which is available for fast travel in the game later. There's also an area down here that you can explore. I can't remember if that takes you out the map or not. I'm kind of scared to check. It's just a dead end. Yeah, it's just a dead end. Yes, sir. Alright, so look at this guy's little bathroom here. Little shout out to DW1, the little toilet that you'd use. You don't need to go to the toilet in this game, luckily, but... and another point here for, I think, diving. This area is a new region that you can climb up to as well. There's the kind of dino mountainside area up there that we're going to go to eventually later, but for the time being, we're chilling. Veemon should be here, no? Isn't he, like, in this area? Yeah. Oops, you found me. Very well hidden. That would kill me as a child. Hey, I'll give you the tree boots like I promised. Done. Easy peasy, guys. Hey, you're alright. I'm a bit impressed. Here, take the tree boots. Cool, thanks, Veemon. Yeah, I got them. Good for you. Okay, I'm going home to eat. Let's play again sometime. Bye, buddy. He's so cute, man. Look at his little walk. Alright, now that we have the tree boots, we can actually explore this area a little bit better. I kind of wanted to show you Cardmon, who, now that we have the kicking boots, can actually boot these trees. Now, when you walk up and hit X on a tree, it'll show you this little radar in the bottom right. When it looks pink like that, it means you're not close to Cardmon. But, eventually, when you kick enough trees in an area, it'll change. That means you're close now, right? It means we're close. There's actually one of these trees. There you go. So now, all we have to do is not die. Okay, never mind, that's Woodmon. Never mind. Did we die to this guy? Surely not. We're level 3 now. Hopefully we've got enough juice to... It looks like we're going to have to hit him 3 times. Maybe we block one of his? Today is a shit day, but your amazing face is making it better. Today's a shit day, Draco? Say it isn't so. Oh no, now we're getting wrecked. Please, Woodmon, please no. Email's here as well. What's up, Email? Nice to see you. Woodmon, stop it. Stop beasting my butt. I'm not interested. Come on. Come on, Renamon. I believe in you. Renamon. Come on, Renamon. Please. Okay, block it. Oh, we're getting to go twice. Renamon, you're the GOAT. Hell yeah. Renamon, I knew I could... All I had to do was do the little voice of the girl in Digimon World 3. Digimon Tamers 3. Digimon Tamers? Whatever that's called. Renamon. Hell yeah, dude. When did we learn a new technique? Level 5? Hell yeah. Speed OP. Has that reset my card guy? I don't remember if this is reset my card guy or not. Let's find out. Let's kick this. I'm kind of excited to show you guys Cardmon. I don't know if we can beat Cardmon, but I'll try. Cardmon can actually run away, which is a bit rude. Okay. Think. I think that means he's close. Could this be him? Hey, so this is Cardmon. He's a weird mother. Very cute, but also kind of deadly. I don't think we can kill him without techniques. Let's give it a go and see how it works. I don't know if we should even be here at this point by now. You can also run away, which is absolutely disgusting. If you kill this guy, you do just get a free pack of cards, which is kind of cool. Okay, he's kind of OP. Renamon's strength cursed. Oh no. So just like that. Cardmon trying to ruin our day. Actually almost unlocked burst mode. Block it! What else is he cursing? Oh, we're dead. Venomon KO. Let's send out Monmon as Hookmon. Don't run away, Cardmon. I only need to help him twice, guys. I only need to help him twice. I only need to help him twice. Monmon, go. Don't let me down. Okay, good. That's big damage, surely. Okay, one more, baby! No! Don't you dare! Oh! Get wrecked, you little idiot. Okay. Alright, got it, guys. Nice. Done and done. How much XP is that? 35! Oh, baby. Pokemon level 2, easy peasy. 70 bits and I am gained. A booster 1B. A nice little booster. Right. The bad news is Renamon is cursed for life, so that's a problem. Let's go ahead and rearrange our team slightly here. Put Agubro in slot 1. Phil, where he belongs, at the head of the pack. Every time it hits an attack, it will reduce your Digimon stats. But you guys are saying that if I cleanse that and then we should be okay, right? So this is when Praire, guys. Oh no, it's not. It's Seiryu City, sorry. Music here is always a bit weird. I've always said that the music in this area sounds like Roller Coaster Tycoon 1, if you guys have ever played that game. It's got that kind of like carnival-esque theme to it, which I don't love, but it's also kind of cool. I finally made it to Digimon Online, says Chris. It would be a waste if I didn't fight. Alright, let's go heal up. Zephyr Tower. So we should have some stores and stuff in here, yeah. I wonder where Maria is. I'm worried because she's such a crybaby. Kaboom, this is the armory. Let's see what we can buy here. See what good stuff we can buy. We've got 1200. So we've got the Zandem sword. And this is what Dumpster was saying earlier. You can actually hold circle to see which Digimon can hold it, you know? So like Agumon, Monmon can take this. We've got the Shuriken, can go into Monmon for strength. 400 bits. I'll buy it. Okay, that's going to make Monmon OP. Inmail 350. I could buy both of these. And give one to each. So we'll give this to Agumon. Okay, what the hell? Right, Gardramon's not here, but I should be able to open a booster pack here. Our one booster pack that we got from Cardmon, guys. Pray that it's going to be a banger. Oh, another Monmon, actually huge. We also got clear. This is actually great. So we get 3 usable cards here. Clear, Toy, and Monmon. Monmon is massive. Right, what we're looking for, guys, is there's a little pathway around here. I actually wonder if I've went past it. Have I went past it? Or is it back here? I'm not entirely sure. It might be back this way. We're looking for a little canyon area that will take us up to the spider nest and the tomb where Pharaohmon resides. This is it here, actually. Alright, up the way we go. I think, for the most part, we're as strong as we're going to be for potentially fighting Pharaohmon. The only thing I'm slightly worried about is that my Digimon don't actually have their champion-level moves at the moment. And because of that, they might actually they might technically be a little bit weaker than the rookie forms, because the rookie forms can use their moves, whereas their champion forms are kind of naked at the moment, which is a bit of a bummer. And although I do like getting naked, I don't think it might actually not benefit us when Pharaohmon gives us a firm seeing to, so I don't know if we actually have to fight Pharaohmon at the moment anyway. I'm not entirely sure. Vincent says, surprisingly nice day, a nice day in Canada right now, nice and warm, actually just chilling on the front porch. Yeah, nice one. Alright, let's see who's in here, guys. We'll do a bit of training here before we get too far. These Gaburimon give us decent damage, but if we get ambushed, they attack us first, so there's not much I can do about that. Agumon's just going to block like an absolute chad. And I'll probably end up using a bit of my MP here. I guess if you get ambushed, maybe you start in rookie form. Is that what happened earlier? If Agumon gets XP here, Greymon doesn't get XP, I don't think. So this will be purely for Agabro. I think that's how that works. Maybe Greymon does get XP, I'm not entirely... I saw Greymon flash in there, but I have no idea. I don't really know how it works. This is where he sends out Pikachu. They all finalizing details for a D&D campaign starting soon. Excellent. This is actually the wrong way to go, but I thought I'd go left and just see who was over here. A ladder over to the left. What else have I got? We want to explore this area in its entirety and just have a little look around, see what we can find. A dead end up there, nothing. Not even a chest, not even an item. Disgusting. There's Minotaurs in here and they are super scary, so let's see if we can't find one. Alright, here we go. Minotaurmon versus Greymon. Greymon's looking like he's seen better days. I don't know why our Greymon looks particularly feral, but that's just the way it be sometimes. A game has decided to suddenly start running at 20 FPS, and I don't really know why. I'm not entirely sure what's happening. Maybe the battles always operate at 15 FPS. The mod for this game is supposed to be a 60 FPS mod, so I'm kind of confused as to why suddenly the game has slowed right down. Not entirely sure what's going on. Hey Paul, welcome back. Yes, that is what happens. Alright, Vince. Hey, we get to go twice because we're so fast. Look at this. This should be good XP here. Not really sure what happened with my FPS there. The game dipped down massively and I'm not really sure why. Greymon gets level 4, that's huge. Still no level though. I'm thinking Greymon's about to get his move soon. I'm wondering if we can actually beat Pharaohmon without the move. That is the real question. Here he is here, waiting on us in all of his glory. He might just clap our cheeks. He might just clap our cheeks. Let's give it a go, guys, and find out. I've got 5 heals and a bunch of other things. I can heal paralysis, I can cure poison, and I've got 1 energy disc as well. I'm going to give this over to Agamon. And I think we just lead with Agamon and hope to God that he's got what it takes. If he doesn't, we cry real tears. There's every possibility that Agamon's not going to be enough, but we'll certainly give it our best shot. Pray for me, boys, we're going in. I am Pharaohmon, protector of this ruin. I vowed to the Digimon god that I won't lose. I don't know if we can actually beat this guy. We might lose them. Then I'll challenge you. You show no fear. I must warn you, I am powerful. We won't know until we do it. Good, you're ready. Then I'll go full force. Mate, not full force. Never full force. Right, this guy might absolutely destroy us. We can only but try, guys. There's a possibility and a hope that Greymon managed to get... If he can get to his burst mode, we could maybe do really well here, but... If he can't get there, I don't know what to say. I'm really concerned about my performance in the game right now. I don't know why it's lagging so bad. Is it always like this for you guys? Well, that's not a good start. Is he going to one-shot me? Please. Okay, I'm not bad. I can only attack. How much damage is that? Oh god. I think we're fucked. If we can burst evolve, we might be okay. If it goes twice, we're screwed. We need to be blocking one of these moves. If he takes 2 turns in a row, guys, I think we're screwed. I can heal here. Please don't go again. Okay. Power charge. 500 HP back. I have to hope that maybe I can heal Greymon enough so that he can burst, and when he bursts, he should be pretty good. I need to block one of these. Oh, that's not good. Spiderweb hinders movement, energy disc. There's nothing I can really do here. We just have to hit him. We're not going to get our burst, unfortunately, which is really sad. He blocks it as well. That's bad. So he's blocked 2 moves on me. Kind of unfortunate. I think if we land that, we win. We needed Greymon to block this one, but... So did I Digivolve, or did I just... Nah. And I can't go... If I go back to the other guys, I can't Digivolve either. It's kind of weird. Oh no, I can. Question is, do I want to do this? I think maybe we go Renamon, and then we go on a regular Renamon. He might be so fast that he just one-shots me. That's an absolute possibility here, by the way. Just letting you know in advance. I picked Renamon instead of Cubimon because Renamon knows a magic attack, and Renamon is all about magic damage. So because Cubimon doesn't have a magic attack, a tech, it would be really silly to use Cubimon, even though her stats will be typically a little bit better. I'm going to use Diamond Storm here and hope it connects. I don't know how much this guy resists lightning and ice, but we have to hope this does a lot of damage. At least he didn't block it. 125 damage. Do we have enough to win this? He didn't poison me, at least. Jesus. Alright, well, this is kind of doomed. Renamon blasted. Oh, wait a minute. Am I going to blast the Cubimon? Oh no, we're going straight up to the big dog. Alright, never mind. Saved. Alright guys, I think we might be alright. We got our health back. We have a chance. I guess the blast mode carries between Digimon, maybe? I don't actually know. I have no idea how this works. I can use Bonnet Sutin. Huge damage to ghouls. I don't know if he's considered a ghoul. If he blocks this, we cry real tears. This is our only hope. This has to do maximum damage. He's very low. 185, not bad. I don't know if I can survive this hit. If only Jack had the counter crest. We'll bring up the counter crest. I think we're good here, guys. I think we manage it. We just need to land the attack. And Renamon gets maximum XP here. Unfortunately, Greymon went down. This was a really tough fight. Alright, get wrecked full. Alright, so Renamon will get XP, but I don't think Agumon will, unfortunately. 120 XP into Renamon. Does that go into Cubimon at all, or just Renamon? I guess it goes straight into Renamon. Not really sure how that works, but... Alright, we pulled it off in the end. I lose, you're better than you look. Yeah, of course. Lol. As praise to you, I'll give you this. Oh my god, is that a link to the sponsored game of the week? Game of Thrones? Winter is coming? Thanks, dude. Yes, you're strong. Our gods will be with you. Alright, guys, so now that Pharaohmon has been defeated, we can actually add some stuff. I think the old wand is a weapon. Let me just triple check that. If it is a weapon, I'm pretty sure Renamon can benefit from it. See equipment. Left. It is the old wand, yeah. Left or right. Magic is still dormant. Gives us a huge buff, as well as some charisma, so there you go. Renamon, congratulations, you've got your bamboo spear and your old wand. Unfortunately, Renamon is the only person who can wield the bamboo spear, but there you go. Alright, we get rewarded, guys. I have no heals left in the bank, so we're a bit crippled at the moment, but I think we should be okay. Renamon has somehow soaked all the XP and went straight up to level 7, which is a bit crazy. We're going to put Monmon in here at the moment. And try and limp our way out of here. I got no heals left, so we really have to be somewhat careful. This is the perilous nature of this game. Not only do you have to beat the boss, but then you also have to, like, not die on the way out, so... Obviously, I'd land on a Minotaur as soon as I jump down the nearest cliff. Minotaur, man, you wouldn't. You fucking wouldn't, mate. I have no heals, bro. Don't. I knew it. I knew... Dude, you couldn't make this up. Block it. Block it. Guys, if we die here, I'm going to be absolutely livid. We didn't bring enough heals to get out of the house. Right, that's a good start. Oh my god, we one-shot his ass. Okay, that wasn't so bad. Whew. Alright. Monmon gained level 6, Hookmon gained level 6. So, interestingly enough, if you're in champion mode, your champion and your rookie will get XP, but if you're in rookie mode, your champion, I don't think it works the other way. So, I've yet to confirm that, but everything I've seen so far has pointed to that, so... Please, you've got to be kidding me. I swear to god this game knows when you're weak and, like, throws more stuff at you. Because see, when I'm looking for fights, I feel like I never ever get an encounter rate this mental. And see when you don't want them. Non-stop fights out the wazoo. Also, how does every Minotaur I fight block every attack I do? You've got to be joking me, bro. Just let me leave, man! Don't you dare! Satan is doing something right now, and I don't know why. Mate. If I die to the Bullman with the Barrett fucking arm, the Barrett Wallace arm, I'm going to be absolutely livid. Hey, Jesse, what's up? Jesse, we just defeated Tutankhamun in his inner chamber. And now my inner chamber is getting ravaged by the Bullmen with the machine gun arms. Can I leave here, please? You! Huh? You want to challenge me? Yeah, not right now. I'm fucking limp dick as fuck. I'm sorry, but I don't want to fight with the weak. Good. But if you really want to, then defeat Master Tyrannomon. Oh yeah, he sounds like a pushover. Is that it? I'm sorry, I can't fight you yet. There's no way I'm going to have to go down to Master Tyrannomon, come back here to tell him, and then fight him in the city. Surely not. Alright, guys. That is what we came for. Now we just have to leave before the Bullmen kill us. Get out. Get out of here. Oh, whew. Right. Wing Buster. Hell yeah. And we gained a power charge back. Good. Okay, so far so good. We're here at the Divermon Lake. We can also go back and get our fishing rod at the moment when we head back to Leomon. That's pretty good. Kongzu says, Senpai noticed me. Oh, you wouldn't. Oh, God. Greymon's going to burst and you're going to regret it. He's going to burst. Oh, he's blasting. I keep saying burst, but it means blasting. Thanks. I'm at £85 lost since last year. Corvus, you're a legend. Broomhilder, it's so nice to see you again, man. Oh, don't mind me, guys. I'm just digivolving into Skull Greymon. Ogremon, you think you were the Bone Lord? Unlucky, mate. When you blast like this, you only get 3 turns, so you want to min-max as much as possible. Oh! Don't get up. Don't get up. Don't get up. Don't even pretend like you're getting up. Alrighty. Woo! I didn't know she was going to fight me. What a little cheater. Agamon's up to level 7. Goods. Everybody's leveling. This is great. There's no downside. Rookie doesn't get any more XP or anything. As Jack said, only for Rookie Special. Thank you, guys. I thought she was going to challenge me to a children's card game, but instead she just tried to whoop my ass. Woo! Call me Seto Kaiba for the rest of the stream, please, chat. Thank you. Alright. Booster 04A. I don't know if we were supposed to beat that guy. I'm putting my clothes back on now. I feel vulnerable. Huh? What? I lost? Oops. I just thought you were just another brat. Yeah, little did you know, mate. Arson, have you ever considered changing the O-N to an E in your name? That would be fun. You should do that for Halloween. Yeah, you can rename them. Wait, I can? When? How? What, where, why? Why, Gamora? Wisdom is for magic, accuracy, and block. Yeah, magic defense. Yes. Okay, here's my favourite character in the game, guys. Now, I know we've been talking a lot about things, but this guy's name is unironically Wang. Hi Kong Wong. Oh no, it's Wong. Sorry, I thought it was Wang. Okay, never mind. A bamboo spear, a spiderweb, and a red snapper. Take a moment, I'll make you a fishing pole. Stand here, little boy. I think I can make the best fishing pole ever. Of course, it's only a matter of opinion. Listen, Tai Kong, I've never seen anyone else craft a fishing rod on the fly in front of me, so I'm going to say this is the best. Use this fishing pole I made for you and catch big fishes. Good luck. Thank you. Delicious. Thanks, Pops. Yeah, I got the fishing pole. Ho, 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 good luck. Now you're indebted to the Yakuza. Ha, 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 ha. I'm going to pretend I did not hear that. Alright, where's the Vegemon at? I need a Vegemon. This is the training gym. Do you want to work out, Leomon? I've never been more excited to get my workout on in my life. Right, guys. Well, something to note, that when we trained here earlier, we did 10 TP trainings, and we got flawless back-to-back-to-back performances, which was so baffling. Let's put it to the test and see if we can't pull it off again. So, I think actually... Here we go, guys. Pray for me. We're all in. Send it. Let's see if we can't pull it off again. That's a good start. Not bad, honestly. Not bad at all. In fact, I'm kind of glad that he failed at the end, because otherwise that would have been mega sus. Okay, so we gain a speed start of 44, which is incredible. We've basically just doubled our speed. Link 69420. What's up, Link? Nice to see you. Right into the deep zone. I'm going for it, guys. Nice. Nice. Again. Go on, mate. I still think my game is rigged. I don't know why or how. But I still feel like this is uncanny. Like, ridiculously good. This is a bit messy, though. It doesn't really help us have a future plan. That's my only problem. And we also, if we fail any of these, it doesn't look too good. Maybe we do 10. Let's just send 10 on the speed rope with Agumon. Fuck it. I don't think this will be bad, like, regardless of what happens. Unless he fails all 3, but... That's pretty good. My game fails are rigged and I have no idea why. I don't know. I can't understand why it's like this, guys. I don't know what to say. Like, Wisdom and... Yeah, okay, we'll do Wisdom first. We'll do 5. Let's see how this goes. Let's see how much of a brainy man Agumon is. Agumon, don't you dare. Okay, that's a good start. Agumon, don't you dare jump right. Alright, well, at least he's making it look a bit more legitimate. Alright, Agumon, you're not done yet. We're going to make you do some spirit training as well. When you guys build Agumon, do you guys build him as a physical attacker? This is buffing his magic attacks. Alright, I've got 20 points left for Renamon. Renamon absolutely has to do speed no matter what. She's so slow at the moment. We're full sending it. Good luck, guys. Renamon, don't you dare. This is a 10 TP training session. Okay. 2. We'll take 2. Not bad. 32 speed on Renamon is a big difference. And for the remainder, I think we just do the same thing. I think we do 5 intelligence and 5 wisdom and split it evenly. Give her a little bit of damage, a little bit of accuracy, a little bit of dodge chance, yeah? Let's go with spirit this time, first of all. I'm going to do 5 and 5. Uh-oh. Alright, not bad. And then lastly, we'll put it into wisdom. So this is to do with her accuracy. And her also evasion of magic. Renamon, don't jump right. Okay. As long as they never jump right on the first one, I think you're fine, no matter what happens after that. Somebody told me, guys, in a YouTube comment a long time ago that you can interact with this, and I don't know if they were telling the truth or not. I don't think you can. Oh. Alright, good try. I'll take it. Wisdom up by 21. Maybe the odds of success are like 80% most of the time, but sometimes you just lose the roll. I don't actually know. Feels absurdly high. Right, fantastic, guys. We're really pleased with that. The bombs and the dice are quite hard. You have to be... The specialist training in Decode is like... It's super fast. You have to be really like lightning quick. It's actually very challenging. Which is bizarre. We actually have a pack to open. Remember we got the cool pack from that guy in the woods? We should be able to open a few of these. I've not actually met a Cardmon in a while, so... We have defeated Cardmon once. We've got one booster, a 4A. Let's see what we get. Bergemon, very sexy. Very nice. Okay, we also get Devigimon as well. Wow. I've also got Dolphmon and Kiwimon and a white remove. Subtract 2 points from the opponent's white energy. Bit niche. Maybe against certain enemies this is really, really good, but to take with me at all times is pretty random. I don't think we ever want to be pulling that. And we've also got this piece of crap. Hey, Bergemon's pretty good though. Kiwimon is fine. And Dolphmon is fine. Only needs 1 energy to draw. Is that right? So these are all champions. It must be a champion pack. Let's go ahead and edit our folder. Maybe we can swap this around. Full commitment on the glass cannon. Yeah, I hope that makes sense, guys. Let me edit my folder here. Alright, where do I move to? What's the alliance name for the sponsor? Frankie, what level are you at the moment? Are you castle number 4? I'll give you the alliance right now, mate. I pinned it in the Discord. I'm going to get it for you. Here you go. So make sure you guys, if you have logged into the game before your castle's 5, you can actually move to whatever server you want because you're weak. That is the server there. Also, another thing that you guys can use, Frankie, there's a redeem code function somewhere in the game. I think it's, hopefully the people in the Discord can help you with this, or the people in the chat, but these are 3 separate codes that you guys can use to get free stuff in the game, so I'm going to post this one. I think these are still in play. And then this is also a code you guys can put in. If anybody's doing the sponsor in the background, you can put these into the redeem code bit. I think it's up next to your leader. There's a little button you can... In fact, I think it's actually outside of the game. It's in the UI above the commander in the top left. There's a little button. It's like settings, volume, all those things. It's in the grey part of the game. It's not actually inside the game. There should be a button you can click. You go in there and there's a redeem code. You can use that. Frankie, hopefully you're good. Castle 5, perfect. Yeah, you should be able to move to us, Frankie. It's a bit of a ball ache to make that work, but you should be able to find out how to do it. And please, please, please ask questions if you're stuck with it, because everybody else has been trying to figure out how to move as well. The fact that you're below Castle 5 is great. That means you should be able to do it now. It's been so long. I remember nothing of this game, says Unsound Fox. Yeah, it's a tough game to remember, guys. There's a lot going on in it. But Toad Sage, welcome. It's nice to see you. Hello. Thank you so much for checking out the sponsor, Frankie. That's a big help to me, and I really, really appreciate that, guys. Excellent end to my night tonight. Thank you. Pharaohmon is a 10 and 9. I think is that better than Birdramon? We've also got Tyrannomon, who costs 1 to summon, so we can replace that with Birdramon, I think. Also a fire type, so let's go ahead and remove Tyrannomon and replace with Birdramon, who is 11 and 9, just straight up better. We're going to order our deck a bit more. So that kind of leans into the fire types a little bit better, which is interesting. Pharaohmon is 10 and 9. Can we do better than 10 and 9 in the fire department? I don't think so, can we? No. That's fine. And Leomon is 3 and 3. That's fine. Okay, so water types or grass types. Veemon is 7 and 7. Can we do better than 7 and 7 in the greens? 0, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, 9, 7. So Kiwimon is definitely better than Veemon, so we replace Veemon. That's an upgrade. And now we just need to have a look at something else. What else did we get there? Atamon 1 and 4 for the whites. Can I do better than 1 and 4? Maybe that's better than Leomon. I think, well, I guess it's 6.5 a dozen. Let's put a Patamon in here. Dolphmon, 9 and 7 for the blues. Gekomon is 7 and 5, so we replace Gekomon, I think, with Dolphmon. That's good. And what else did we get? Did we get any of the black ones? Unimon, Gekomon. Pastrami sandwich was a good choice for my second lunch. Chat, what is your favourite sandwich? Asked Jack Reed. So if I'm making a sandwich myself, I'll just do a classic old ham sandwich. Like a rolling ham and cheese. Love that. Let's see if I'm going somewhere like Subway where I can actually get a decent sandwich made. And I don't have to do it myself. There's so many sandwiches I like. I normally have hearty Italian as my bread, but I think that's different to what you guys have in the States. Because when we go over to the States to visit, admittedly it was a long time ago, I don't think you guys have hearty Italian. Or you guys have that bread, but you call it something else. It's got a different name. Buying sandwiches at the supermarket is so difficult as 90% of them have mayo. You not like mayo, Kagwar, no? We could try and fight Divermon. It could also kill me, though. Did I save my game in there? Or did I just rest at the end? I guess we could save state it. Fuck. Alright, guys, I'm going to try and catch... Oh, that's so slow. Okay, there's a huge delay on the... Hold on. Oh! Hey, it's an aquatic card, man. Let's kill it. Thunder into water. Surely that's really good, right? Surely that's really good. Big damage, please. See when he bounces, it looks like it's 60 FPS, but the rest of the fight is 20. 95 damage. Is this guy going to one-shot me? You wouldn't. Oh my god. Oh no. We're going to have to, like, dodge a move or something. Otherwise, we are screwed. Hold. 95 damage. Block it! Oh shit. I think we're doomed. Okay. Maybe we'll be alright, chat. Hold. Since it's almost that time of year, I'm getting hyped for the Christmas stream again. It's such a fun community activity. I'm glad you think so, Axel. That means a lot to me. Thank you. Hell yeah. Big damage. We can't miss any of these. If we miss any of these attacks, I'm pretty sure we're doomed. This guy might also run away from us as well. Oh no. I don't think I can kill him in time. I'm gonna try. I need this to crit. Please? I think he's gonna be 1 HP. Oh no. Don't run away! No. Why did it? Guys, who put that in the game and why? What a little son of a bitch. Right, well, we've passed the inn. I guess we could rest at Seiryu. Sure. I can't see my champion levels in this menu. That's my only problem. I'd need to go to status, maybe, to see the level of Hookmon. Level 7. Fucking hell, this is complicated. What is Greymon? Level 9. Yeah, we'll put Monmon in slot 1 then in the meantime. We'll get some levels on the hooker. Oof. Mayo makes me nauseous. Smell of it too. I didn't really like mayonnaise that much when I was a kid, to be honest, Karakmar, but on a sandwich and stuff now, I don't mind. Kind of gotten used to it, I guess. We never really did mayo in my house on sandwiches when I was a kid, so as an adult it felt kind of weird, but then the first time I went to Subway and Mrs. Wolfie was like, just get what I'm getting, and she put mayo on hers. In fact, you know where I feel like I got used to mayo? When I worked in McDonald's and I worked in like the chicken deli counter part of it, and all of the delis, all of the, what did they used to be called? Sweet chili chicken, I think they were just called delis, were they? Can't even remember. Basically, they weren't a wrap, they were the other thing. And every single one of those had mayo. Every single one of them. Even the chicken sandwich has mayo on it, so you end up putting so much mayo on it, and, you know, I don't know. Until your level 2 Thunder move is Sad Kick, it's weak AF. Alright, Dumpster, I'll take your word for it. This ain't Yu-Gi-Oh! Why the card hitting so hard? I don't know. Just OP, I guess. Don't really want to save it Gardramon here. Can't be bothered doing it again. Let's go and rest. There should be a Gatomon in here. I was looking for a stream of this game as I started it over again recently. Hello, Mango. Mango, welcome. I hope I can facilitate your needs, homie. Warm welcome to you. We just started this game today, and it's been a blast so far. It's coming back to me slowly, guys, although we are undoubtedly going to make a few mistakes. Do you think we can go and fight the Tyranno, bro? Let's at least go and train in that area and see what we can do in the meantime. I think our Greymon is pretty tough at the moment, but the rest of the team, I'm not so sure about. We're going to need to put in a bit of effort, I think. Salami and pepperoni and Italian bread toasted with provolone cheese. God, did I say it? I think I fucked that up. Sounds delicious anyway, Jack. Black olives, onion, banana peppers, green bell peppers, salt, pepper, and olive oil. Hold the mayo, please. It sucks. Hold the mayo. I need a double cheeseburger and hold the lettuce. You guys remember the drive-thru rap? That was a viral video for when I was a small warthog. I need a double cheeseburger and hold the lettuce. Dr. Pepper, my brother, another for your mother. Double super size, and don't forget that fries. Mayo is just bad. So bad. Do you not like mayo, guys? One now. Level 10 to 12 on rookie before Tyranno, says Jim. What if we did it with big balls, guys? What if we said F the system and did it with big balls? My only regret is I didn't bring more heals. I think realistically if we burst twice on him, we beat him. What do you guys think? Bookman, level 8, baby! Mika, love the Digimon World 2 playthrough. Glad I was able to catch live for this one. Hey, Mika, thanks, man. Appreciate you guys saying that, folks. Nice to see you guys today. Alright. Let's go this way. Nice. I'm a watch here, says Wolf. No problem, Wolf. Whatever suits, guys. Right, this area I can't really remember. Let's just have a little look around here and see who we can find, what we can find. Triceratops. Hello, Tricernomon. Surely this guy gives us good dank XP, no? Mr. Wolfie says Damien. Hello, Damien. Nice to see you. Gotta go. Good luck, Jim. Is there any jump down points here? So we came that way. We can go left or right. Let's go... What is this? Dead end? This game is so weird. I don't know why they put shit like that in. I don't know. You'd think they'd put a chest up there or something, you know? Anything at all. But no. Oh, it gets worse. Later on, it gets so much worse. Triceratops, if we can just one-shot you every time, I think we might be in a good spot here. Uh-oh. Never mind, I take it back. Cheat. This enough? Okay. Right in the dick. Oof. Nice. Mon level 9? Cool. Pokemon level 9, most importantly, as well. Getting some XP on the man. Okay, that was a one-step battle. Guess the game hates me. Oh no. Why are you like this, broski? Why? Crotch shot. Whatever it takes, Stubbsy. We fight dirty up in these parts. When we're up in the mountains of the Tyranno. We gotta do whatever it takes to survive. If that means shooting them in the nuts, then so be it. You don't grind levels? We grind some levels, Mango, yeah. For sure. Bug Buster! Okay. Nice. Fantastic. Let's rearrange our team slightly here. Put the Agu Bro here. I'm gonna get Greymon his second move if possible. We're getting tons of XP being up here. We're very strong. What we got over here? Anything? No? Dead end. We could try dropping down. I think that just takes me the way I came, but I'm gonna just... Wanted to see if that would drop me down to like a secret ledge with an item or anything, but... We move on. The only thing is, splitting up my team like this gives XP. It gives XP to other Digimon, but it means I also have to heal multiple enemies before the boss. Because I only have 5. I'm a little bit nervous about that. These guys are also kind of resistant to fire by the looks of things. Not so sure how I feel about using Greymon. He's very tanky, but... I'm not so sure, actually. Maybe we can't beat Tyranno. Oh my god, that didn't even kill him. But we got a third attack, baby! Greymon, go! In the nuts. Why is Mon some kind of pirate in battle, but on the map he's a monkey? Because his rookie form was a monkey. And his champion form is the pirate. Greymon should be leveling up eventually, but I don't know when. You can go left or right. I have no idea where I'm going in this place, by the way. I can't remember whether things are here nor there. This looks like it's good, though. Mon is a monkey pirate. How much does my physical attack do against these guys? Less than the fireball. These guys must have really good fire resistance being on a volcano and whatnot. I don't really want to spend too much of my energy here. I don't want to keep it. I don't have any energy revival items, so that could be a problem. Go on, Agumon, crit. No, that's the opposite of a crit. That's worse than a crit. Much worse. You fool. I mean, you're the best. You're the GOAT. You might be the best. Nice. Almost enough. Just... Oh, you are the GOAT. Wait, you're styling. Excellent. Okay. We seem kind of strong. Greymon level 10. Let's see what we get here, boys. Nothing. We get nada. Not a single thing. Alright, what does Renamon need for Cubimon to get some levels? She's probably end up getting bodied up here. Ben Juarez. I think we, Is this just Tyranno right here? Alright, let's have a little sit rep here, guys, and see what we're cooking with. Master Tyranno might be biggest dinguses. But we should be alright. I'm just missing a bit of MP on Mon, that's the only thing. Will we give it a go? What have we got to lose, chat, other than our sanity, our progress, and everything that we know and love? Hello! Oh, a challenger! Master Tyranno, fight with me. Sure, I just ate, so I'm at full power. Right on, this will show you how strong I am. You're a pretty optimistic, kid, but it takes more than that to beat me. We're going to lead with Renamon. And hopefully get some damage off. He's got 621 HP. We have to hope that Thunderbolt is good here. It's a good start. 120 damage, not bad. Oh, we have 621 damage. 621 HP, I see. Please don't one-shot me, I'm begging you. Hey, actually fine. Right, good. Maybe we resist fire because we're Cubimon. I don't know what kind of magic this guy has in his back pocket, but with a bit of pixie dust and a little bit of belief, we may be able to pull it off, guys. Block it. I actually think that might be worse than when he uses fire. Yeah, it is. He does way more damage with his physical attacks to Cubimon because she's the fire type. Okay. Let's send out Monmon next. We're going to send out Hookmon. See how much damage we can do here. Hookmon, I don't know how much damage you can take, if any. We have huge damage versus Bird Digimon or Insectoid Digimon. I mean, Master Tyrannomon is neither. I guess we go with the Bug Buster. I don't know how good that's going to be. Not even a drop of sweat, dude. I'm not gonna chance it. I'm going in with Bug Buster again. This shit's working. Dude, that guy got absolutely fucking clapped. Alright. Well, that was looking dicey until it wasn't. Alright, Master Tyrannomon, get binned, I guess. Again, Cubimon falling so far behind the next XP, man. Feels bad. Hookmon goes up to level 11. Monmon goes up to level 10. Fantastic. 280 bits. Fine. He got absolutely clapped, guys. Whoa, kid, you're pretty good. There's no way he's considered bug type. Like, in no way, shape, or form should that have been... This game makes no sense sometimes. I got the old claw. Thanks, Grandpa. Take that to the Seiryu leader. Then he'll battle with you. Can I use the old claw, or is that purely a quest item? Be on your guard, he'll be pretty tough. I heard he's a noble gentleman with good ambitions under his belt. Can I put the old claw on like Agamon? Oh, he can take the old claw, chat. This is the best. Can anybody else take the old claw? Maybe, well, you can't because you've got two hands on it. Yeah, Agamon's the only one that can take the old claw, I think. Is it good on Monmon? Probably not, right? Yeah, you can't. Okay, and Renamon's got two weapons as well, right? So it has to go on Ago, bro. Boom. Old Claw. He gets 20 flat damage and a bunch of charisma for that. Let's go, Agamon. He wasn't even used in the fight, but he's getting the glory. On the way out of this valley, chat, I will be giving Cubimon ample opportunities to try and win back some respect and catch up in levels. Because if she falls too far behind, by God, we're going to be sad. Bye, Tyrannomon. It was lovely seeing you. Thanks for the old claw. The sad part about what you said is that I know it to be true. I'm still hoping beyond hope that since they seem to be making Digimon games, they would throw us a bone. What did Tiz say? As if Bandai would ever be able to see the potential of Digimon, I'm convinced they're as blind as could be when it comes to the franchise. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Obviously, we're biased, right? It's really hard to know when looking at a company. They obviously have someone, and there'll be someone in charge of Bandai. Many people, probably. Many managers, many analysts who are paid a lot of money to ponder over these numbers and resources and data and decide which way the business should go. Whether those people are good at their job or not, I can't promise you guys, but you would have to assume that Bandai have a reason for doing the things they do. I mean, Bandai produced Elden Ring, do you know what I mean? They're obviously... Somebody knows something. I don't know if Elden Ring's just a product of being part of the Dark Souls family, which they are maybe contracted to. The Souls team and whatnot. I don't know, but... I don't know. Maybe they just, maybe they don't see it, guys. Maybe they just don't think that the Western, like, a Digimon game in the West is worth their time compared to other opportunity costs that they have available. I don't know. I don't know. Like, if they were to release another Digimon game, would it actually do super well? I would like to think and hope that it would, but would it actually do amazingly compared to other games? I don't know. I don't know. I'm not trying to be a naysayer, obviously. I want a new Digimon game as much as you guys do. I talk about it all the time. Every time a new Digimon game comes out, guys, my channel does really well, both on YouTube and on Twitch. It's good for me, because it gives me new content to make, and obviously we have a baseline of Digimon fans, so it's often a good opportunity for me to do well as well. But, so my point is that I would like for them to release more Digimon games more often. It would be healthy. But, I don't know. They must have a reason, surely, for some of their decisions. I think the thing that the thing I always complain about is their lack of communication regarding the, it's always the lack of communication that gets me. When they didn't patch Next Order on the PlayStation to include the new updates to the Switch and the PC, the fact they never added that patch to the PlayStation was when I realized they just didn't really care about much of anything. But who knows? I don't know. Do we beat this guy? I don't know. Now that we've saved our game, I'm actually going to quickly try and fiddle about with the FPS that Steve was talking about. Let's see if we can go and fix that. I'll see if I can get more FPS in the battles. We did save, right? I'll save again. Alright, let's try and get Cardmon up here, and then we'll call it a day, guys. We need to leave some energy in the tank for this game tomorrow. I'm very conscious of how long this game is, of how mentally taxing this game is. And although it's fantastic and I love it a lot, we don't want to get cooked on it. It's only day one and we got plenty of time. I'm going to try and keep it under control for you guys, because remember, I have to edit this game as well, so all the footage and stuff, the shorter I keep my VODs, the easier it is for editing. So we've made good progress today. We could maybe beat the gym leader just now, but I think we leave that for next time. Greymon level 13. Just kind of hoping to get Agamon up to level 10, but I don't know how long that's going to take. Triple fire learned for Greymon, that's good. Huge. Big move there. Okay, exciting times. I think we spent some of our money. We've been... Yeah, look at this. So I'm going to buy some power charges. We're going to buy 3 of these while I'm rich. And I'm also going to buy another revive life disc, because I feel like these are going to be crucial later. And I think that's fine for now. Let's go ahead and buy some more gear. Jaja Ponce is the best Digimon game. Hello, Jaja. Or is it Yaya? Yaya. Wukong boy. Hello, Wukong. I'm trying my best to keep it together, Wolf. Last time I saw this game was with a cousin of mine. Good times, good to see the game again. Wukong, I'm glad to hear that when you and your cousin played this game, you had some good memories, man. I have a lot of memories playing this with my friends and my well, not so much my family, but yeah, I played this game a lot with my mates when I was younger. Back when times were simpler. So I feel you, man. Wukong, a warm welcome to the stream, and it's nice to see you. You're still playing? I went to bed and woke up. Hello, John C911. Welcome back. I want to smash Sansa. Lukaru, listen, you need to download the game first in order to smash Sansa, okay? Who needs some stuff? Cat ears. I feel like I could give this to some people. It's not a huge buff. Agamon seems to get a large amount of value from this for some reason. So there's Renamon. Renamon gets a lot of defense, and Renamon needs defense. Let's go ahead and buy one of these. I'm gonna buy cat ears. And I'm gonna equip it on Renamon. I think at the moment some of these guys already have gear on them, so I'm just trying to figure out who doesn't. There's not really a better way of seeing your menu system when you're buying the stuff, so this is kind of annoying, but it's okay. Let's just have a little glance. I don't want to go too overboard because we're going to probably get equipment as we play. It looks like this guy can hold a head guard and 2 accessories. Let's see if we can buy those. For Agabro here. Give me a hot minute. I'm from Australia. It's 7:40 in the morning here. Hey, John. I hope you have a lovely Tuesday, John. How does tomorrow look? Is it gonna be a good day? It's supposed to be very warm here in Scotland tomorrow. Apparently it's supposed to be a beautiful, beautiful day. I'm all for that for sure. The Sun Visor gives Agumon what looks like 7 defense. Is that better than the cat ears? It's actually less defense than the cat ears. 174 is the best I can do. Tin helmet. I guess we buy that for Agumon. There you go. I'll buy one for Monmon as well. That puts him up 5. Guess I'll buy that for Monmon. It's only 150. Okay, what about accessories? Do we have any of those? I don't know if Agumon needs a shield, does he? It's not really giving him much. +3. Okay, let's do a little check at the some of the other parts here. Status. We have fully kitted Greymon because he's very powerful at the moment. I don't know how good of an idea that is. He's actually fully kitted out now too. He's got the gym suit and tin helmet. Agumon is fully kitted out with the tin helmet and the tin mail. Renamon, on the other hand, is oh no, she's fully kitted too. It's just accessories we don't have for the gang now. Alright, that's our team. We're fully ready to go. Do we have a crack at the gym leader and see if we can win? I'll go save with Gargemon, and then we'll try and beat the gym leader, and then that'll be a nice ending to the stream tonight, guys, if we can pull it off. Agumon is pretty strong. I don't know about the rest of the guys. We might lead with Agumon so that if he dies, the baton gets passed over to the others. Cat ears very kawaii. Crimson Knight, hello. How are you doing, Crimson Knight? You went with the B pack. It was a chat vote, yeah. The chat voted for the B pack. I gave you guys the choice between 2 packs this time instead of 3. Because when we played our first playthrough of DW3, sorry, 4 years ago, we went with the C pack, which is the Maniac pack. So this time I gave you guys the choice. We can do balanced or we can do offensive. And offensive is what you guys chose. So yeah, there was 24 votes in the poll. Very close. But offensive won by a good few votes, so not bad, honestly. I was quite surprised. I wasn't really sure what you guys were going to vote for. Normally I have a good idea of whether, you know, when we're playing Pokemon and stuff, I can normally gauge when you guys are going to vote for, like, a certain type of Pokemon, but I wasn't sure. Saving is faster too, yeah, nice one, Steve. Hello. Hey, you're the... I'm that guy. Seiryu leader, I defeated Master Tyrannomon. Now will you battle with me? I see, you have the old claw. Alright, make your move. Alright. We might lose. He's got a Minotaur. 3 Digimon. Minotaurmon's his first one. We're going to open with triple fire here with Greymon. Let's see if we can do it. No messing around. Straight into the fight. He blocks 2 and then we hit him with 1. We do decent damage. Not amazing though. But we block. Let's go. That's huge. Kind of huge, chap. Triple fire. How much does it cost? 25 MP. Dude, we've got these for days, man. We've got these for days. We hit him 3 times that time. It nearly broke my audio. 530 damage. Greymon's kind of OP, no? Tyrannomon, another dinosaur. You can really see the FPS now. The FPS is way better. Triple fire. Is this just going to carry me through the whole game now? Blocked 1. Audio's getting a bit stuttery. This guy obviously massive fire resistance, so Tyrannomon not taking too much damage here. Block. Is it just me or is that Tyrannomon... Is that Tyrannomon not way bigger than like a normal Tyrannomon? It looks like we can do fire on him. We could maybe swap Digimon and try something else, or we could just hit him with regular attacks. Let's try a regular attack here. He looks like a super-sized dinosaur. 87 damage, not bad. We can hit him again. Greymon is smurfing right now. Did you finish the red Digimon game? Digimon Nova Red, we did, Blue Crew. We beat the Pokemon League first try, 20 levels below it. It felt great. Although I did have to kind of cheese the champion a little bit with max revives. But it was a really fun time. Our final team was pretty cool as well. I'm sorry that you missed the end of it, Blue, but it was my fault for streaming a little bit early. That's my bad. My life is boring. Hey, I started watching your playthrough of DW1. I'm already on Ep 27. I'm really enjoying it. Thank you, Life is Boring. It's kind of you to say that. Thank you so much. Hell yeah. Alright. I think we're doing alright here, guys. We seem to be doing well. Sorry for texting in the middle of a boss fight, guys. That's kind of rude of me. Oof. Next Digimon out is Veemon. I don't really want to give all my XP over to Greymon, but I feel like he's just going to clap cheeks here. I remember Veemon being a bit of a ball ache, was he not? Is this guy not like super fast or something? It's going to do a lot of damage, surely. Veemon attacks. We're absolutely destroying this guy. I kind of want Greymon to go down so I can give the fight over to someone else. Maybe we tag in... Oh, wait, Monmon can DNA Digivolve. Is that what that is? Wait. Guys, what is that red dot? What does that red dot mean? Does that not mean we can DNA Digivolve? What does that mean? Tag DNA, yes. How does it work? Does it mean it'll limit break when he arrives? Yeah, DNA Digivolution. How do I do it? Red dot equals DNA. Press it. Do I do it through the DV? Or do I do the tag one? On Hookmon or Monmon? Pick Hookmon. Oh, DNA switch. AEMP. Yeah, let's do it. Oh! Wait, what is this? Oh, hell yeah, dude. We've not even seen this yet. This is illegal. Wait, we're clapping this guy. Wait a minute. What's he doing here? Wait, guys. Absolutely and utterly farmed. Is that XP all going to go to Agamon? Oh, Monmon gets 105 XP as well. Renamon forever the bin child left in the dark. Feels bad, man. Alright, well, we're absolutely popping right now. You're pretty good. What is your name? Oh, you know me. I go by many names, Seiryu Gym Leader. But right now you can call me Dad. Alright then, Dad, take this with you. I got the Seiryu badge and the silver tickets. Now we can get on the tram. You'll need them in the battles ahead, the important items, so don't lose them. Thank you. Thanks, Seiryu Leader. Challenge Suzaku Leader in the South Sector next. You still have a long way ahead of you, but you can do it. Good luck. Hell yeah, guys, not too bad. So we're just going to take it as it comes. I'm going to try and pace it in a way that is enjoyable for me to play, but also for you guys to watch. And I'm going to try and edit it as smoothly and as swiftly as I can. But there's a lot to go through here. This game is massive. And it's not that the game is like abnormally long, there's just a lot of nonsense packed into it. There's a lot of mazes, not knowing where to go, encounter rates are stinking, XP grind is stinking. There's a lot that stinks. But as I said, when the girlfriend is good looking, it kind of balances, you know. Stream your mental breakdown or no balls. Frankie, I've been streaming my mental breakdown for the last 6 years, mate. Have you not been paying attention? Guys, I want to stay and I want to keep going, but I know I'm going to be up tomorrow to play this with you guys, so I'm going to just leave it here. We're going to end the recording. But I should probably say, yeah, let's actually jump off the recording. I think this is going to be an amalgamation of our 2 streams that we've done today, guys, so I'm going to try and merge these VODs together. This will be the end of our episode 1, day 1, whatever I'm going to call it on YouTube. If you guys have got to this point and are watching the VODs in the future, thank you for being here. The chat is with me. Chat, say goodbye to your future selves or other people who are watching in the future. You can say whatever you want to the future viewers here. Thank you so much for being here, YouTube. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think of the playthrough. Let me know what you think of the chat's pick of the pack. Let me know any tips or plans or any suggestions you might have for DW 2003, the game we're playing through right now. I will see you guys in episode 2. Any feedback about the first episode that you've just watched, about the audio balance, UI positioning, the overlay, the game volume, whatever it is, let me know. And I'll love you a long time. I'll try and put as much information about the game into the description of the YouTube video. Emulator settings, the version we're playing, all that stuff. My old playthroughs, I'll put the whole lot in there. But anyways, thanks for watching. Take it easy. I'll see you in episode 2. Bye-bye.